Welcome back to another NHL playoff by the hockey coach Rocco Trenchis directly for the beautiful country of Thailand. Tonight, we do the game number 5 between the Tampa Bay Lightning versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. This is the game where the Leafs cannot lose. What are you talking about? But everything is right now on their side. They lead 3-1. They have everything right now, play home. And because if ever they lose, the if after that, the pressure is going to get, here we go again. The Wiggins going to do back again. And that's important for the Leafs to finish this series at home in front of their fans. This is where they expected to get a big game. And the funny thing about this, the Toronto play well, but not great. And they lead 3-1. Imagine if Toronto step up and they play the best game of the series tonight. They have no chance for the Tampa Bay Lightning to come back. On the flip side, the Tampa Bay Lightning are looking now to back home for game number 6. A really interesting stat, this last 17 game in NHL, the visitor team are 14-3. The team on the road win the game on the road. Unbelievable stat, 14-3 for the team are on the road for the last 17 games. Whatsoever it is, it's the time for now to clinch that series for the Toronto Maple Leafs. We may interesting to see that. A lot of fans are a bit nervous, some fans. And the city of Toronto is all blue right now. They all believe this is the year they have to get there. This is the year for them. They're going to move on to the round number 2. And with all the suffer in the last 6 years, they deserve it. They deserve it. We'll see what's happening tonight, but we want to welcome everybody in the chat. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Show. A lot of things happening here. First of all, we have Mr. Octavio Ferreira is in the house. Welcome back, Mr. Octavio Ferreira. Zef Lacave is in the house dans la belle province de Québec. Welcome back from Ontario. Mr. Roger NHL is in the house. Welcome back, Roger. Moderator, big friend of the Toronto Maple Leafs, Mr. Luciano Graziano. Welcome back. From Ontario, Mr. William McClary, back in the house tonight. Welcome back, Mr. William. Thanks to join us on the great evening of the Hockey Nation Live Show. Sit at home, finish his plate of the barbecue. And now he said, we're going to be 3-2 at the end of the night. The Devils fans, Mr. Joseph Laham is in the house. Our best friend, RJ Calabro, is back in the house from New Jersey. Thanks so much for the next update. Mac Cooper. Do you remember the equipment, hockey equipment, Cooper? Like 1960s, 70s. Mark Cooper, but it remind me, Cooper Equipment Hockey. Anyhow, 9 likes, RG, one at a time, my friend, one at a time. What about Wise Bad? Get a feeling ball win tonight. Wise feel that way with that. What happened with your Boston Bruins last night? I was expect they won W last night. Everybody talk about Bobrovsky and Matthew Tkachuk and the big mistake of Linus Ullmark. But we'll see what's happening tonight because it's a new day. Like Ullmark said, it's a new day tomorrow. 2 years ago, it was the same scenario, but the fans got this thing complete equal. They went to a tough team. Tampa was the better team the last 2, and Toronto won. Here we go. Octavio, well said. Last time they won a series, Tampa Bay won the Cup in 2004. Here we go. A lot of memories for everybody. Mr. Luke from British Columbia is in the house. Welcome back, Luke. Sometimes we don't talk enough. Enough about fun people. But I want to say to everybody here in the chat, I know we don't have a laugh yet. I should wait when we get that sold out. I'm just kidding. But our friend Luke, guys, for British Columbia, he pop up every day at the Hockey Nation Show. He don't talk a lot in the chat and the comments. He's very quiet, but he's always support the Hockey Nation Show. So I just want to say to you, Mr. Luke, thank you so much. We're very grateful having you aboard, and we need more people like you, honestly. But I just want to share it with you. About that, Mr. Luke, thanks again to be with us with the lead. Now, I want to see them going. Here we go, Octavio. You don't deserve anything. You got to earn it. Macover, that's right. Ryan James Stewart is in the house from Dominican Republic. Ryan, a traveler all around the world. Thanks so much, Ryan, to be with us tonight. Glad to having you aboard and from Dominican Republic. Boston is the one we want to paycheck. Here we go. Look, okay, last year, to Langen for the lead was KERFOOT, Everest, Michael Chev, big fans. About this one, Mr. Claude Richard, an autre supporter, very quiet but very great. Always find me Neff and White on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, or on the Hockey National Show YouTube channel. Mr. Claude Richard, directement de la belle province de l'Ontario, dans la région d'Ottawa. Claude, welcome back. Now we have Ren Stewart from the Facebook to the YouTube channel. Ryan, welcome back. Hopefully you enjoy your vacation over there. Cooper Equipment, yes sir, Mark. Remember that? I don't know if you are old like me. I will get a PDS because but also say a bronze and leave face each other. It will be another classic, maybe the all the time one. I agree with you, Octavio. But first of all, I select both teams together to win the first round. Will be what happening. Boston expire for look. There you go. Jambon et patate. Et il est de retour avec nous. Jambon et patate. André making history tonight. Welcome, André. And I wish the best for you, my friend. Montreal Canadian fans here, but I always cheer for the Canadian team. And it should be like this all the time. But good luck for your team. And hopefully they will shut down that series tonight. Turn off the lights. Don't forget to hit the like setting so much. Franco Iacono, salut coach, his better performance of his team due to the better mindset by traveling, hotel, eating together, etc. Why not home team go outside boss is together instead of going home? Well said, Franco. If you think a little bit some kind of explanation about the fact like the visitor team, you're right, focusing, relaxing, recovery. And we turn that, Franco, yeah, absolutely about that. Mr. Russ Stubbington is in the house. Number of fans of Boston Bruins. I expect the Bruins eliminate Florida Panthers guy tomorrow for game number 6. So you can put this on your note. It's going to be a big win over Boston Bruins tomorrow, 4-2. I will say for the Bruins, good trend. No one is on time. You got the puck drop, guys. Game number 5 is live now. And the puck go back behind Samsonov. It's going to be recovered by Morgan Riley. We can talk about that series, guys, all day long. Renee is saying how the Toronto is going to get. Toronto is in blue, and the Tampa are in white. This is the series of the blue colors versus the green color for Dallas to the wall. And I'll go back behind the net of the Vasilevsky. Edmund chasing the puck, find a way to get the puck. Long stretch on the far side pass. Go back to Cologne. Fire puck. Sessions make a say rebound. Cologne lose the puck and go recover by Nylander. Another 1-1. Hold the puck a little bit more longer. Fire puck and miss the net completely. The puck go all the way back to opposite corner. Chasing by Toronto. Recovered by McCabe. Return the puck to Vasilevsky. Lead the puck to KERFOOT. KERFOOT, the winning game. Last game in overtime. Again at Tampa Bay Lightning. Go back to Brandon Point. Pass the puck now to Edmund. Edmund hold the puck. Chasing up by the Toronto and play back again to KERFOOT. KERFOOT try to get to that Sherry. No chance. We're going to recover now by per picks. Use the puck. Use the ball to pass the puck. The puck now in front of the bench. Recover by Tampa Bay Lightning. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Turn around. Speedorama up by Brandon Point. Putting the puck to the left corner. Recovered by McCabe. McCabe use the rim. The puck around to KERFOOT. Chasing by Stamkos. Go back to KERFOOT. KERFOOT drop the puck back to Kucherov. Kucherov pass to the D. Go back now. Intercept by the Toronto Maple Leafs by Point. Put some pressure on the right corner of Samsonov. The puck go behind the net. McCabe, Stamkos battle for the puck. Now they go back to Point. Point find a way to get back at the blue line. Back to Sergachev. Sergachev move backwards. Shoot the puck at the blue line. From the blue line. And black shot by the Toronto. Finally, don't put the puck all the way back at the Vasilevsky. Possible the first icing of the game. That'll be the call on that one. And that's what we got so far, guys, at the beginning of the first period between the Toronto and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Live Show. Welcome back, James. You're absolutely right about this. It only will be game number 6, but you're absolutely right, James. To be more interesting, more the series go deeper, more as a hockey fan with no team in the playoff. Your favorite team is the way we're looking for. It's fun. Always gets game 6, game 7. And it will be a lot of these series could be that way the next couple of days. The last game of the round, number 1, guys, is going to be Monday. Anyhow, I'll go back to Tampa Bay. Bookcushion recovery pack. Go DD set up now by Cole. Cole set up now. If reload 3 times before he shoot a puck, never reach Samson up. The puck in front of net. Recovery now by Cherry. Hit right away by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Cherry a little bit the puck under him with Colton. Colton now with Simon. Now the puck stuck with Cherry. Draw the puck behind the net. Go back now to Brody. Leave the puck to Nick Paul. Nick Paul try the puck at the blind. Set up now by Pokosian. Return the puck behind the net. Intercept now by the Toronto. He's going to try to get the puck outside the zone. Use the board. Pass the puck neutral zone. Pinch right now. And finally the puck go back on defensive zone of the Vasilevsky. Recovery by the Tampa Bay Lightning. New plus coming for both teams. Carl from the coach, Shilton Keeve, and John Cooper. Go back now with Tampa Bay Lightning. Kick out the puck to Kisharov. That side, Samson up. Kisharov on the back end. Shoot a point for the net. Nobody there. Recovery by that point. Point return the puck. Finally by Toronto. Oh, intercept by Brennan Point after he make a mistake. Recovery now by Mitch Marner. Marner at 10 points, I believe, since the beginning of this playoff. Go back now to Tavares. Recovery by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Marner recovery the puck. Marner attacking on the right side of the ski. Marner in front of Perpix. Bring the puck behind the net. Set up by Edmund. Edmund on the back end. Throw the puck back to Kisharov. Kisharov use the board. Pass the puck to Perpix on the right side of the ski. Skating with the puck. Long stretch back. Tip by the Tampa Bay Lightning. On the right side of Samson. Recovery by Luke Shine. Go back at D. Back to Riley. Riley to leave the puck now to Kisharov. Intercept the puck. Shoot the puck in front of the net. And then Maroon shoot the puck. Miss the net. Recovery the blind by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Tampa are 3 at the blind, 2 in front of the net. Recovery now by Kisharov. Keep control the puck, but pas the blind. Set up now by Bokoshin. Intercept now by fire puck by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Rebound the right side of Samsonov after he hit the defenseman. Go back now, Riley on the neutral zone. Set up by Tampa Bay Lightning. So far, both teams are trying to make some kind of a statement for the beginning of this game. Go back to Maroon by himself on one hand, return puck behind the net to Cirelli. Cirelli keep control the puck, turn around to it was Fleury, I believe. I'm not sure. Now he's number 7. Go back now in front of the net, and with the puck go out of the play, going to recovery on the right side of Samsonov, and that's what we got so far. Here we go. I agree. Boston Toronto would be an incredible series. William said that. I've been explaining from where I come from. Concern among the teams rolling together. I'm absolutely about this. Hi, Coach. This is this Tampa Bay tonight. James, welcome back. Go leave. Go look. Here we go. Samson up, looking confident early. Yeah, absolutely about this, Mr. Wise. Thanks so much for everybody to be a part of the show. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like if you don't mind. That'd be awesome. Face off now, winning by the Tampa Bay Lightning at Blue. Second shot set up now. Loses edge, but recovery by the Ashton Reeves. Bring it back to Brody. Brody, right target, puck outside the zone. Recovery now in the 12 zone. But Tampa Bay still the pucks. Come in, 2 assists, 2. Go back, shoot it by Angel. Save by Simpson up, and nothing hell happening there. Want to recovery now on the left side of Samsonov. We see the puck drop back. We are back. We apologize for that one over there. Look like the power completely out of the building, and then we have to go back and we have to reload the. And the Tampa Bay score. We have 1-1 right now. At the time we missed at the beginning of this game with the power out. We apologize for that one. Hopefully you are back. And then this is a goal for the Tampa Bay Lightning. We have 1-1. Here we go. So that's what's happening. I apologize again. It's frozen. It's still frozen. Let's see if we get that one. I think it's fair, right? Luciano? Right, it looks like we are back normal. So anyhow, 13th minute to go remaining. I apologize again for the delay of this happening. About this, we have to reset everything here. First round here. Go back now on the left side. Toronto winning the face-off. Go back in front of net. Fire puck, Brody. Black shot by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Go back on the left side. We have about 13 minutes to go remaining on the first period. It's still now 1-1. We're going to catch up all the update you need to know. And we're going to give you this to you guys. And that's happening 1-1. Toronto take the lead 1-0. And then now we have a goal from the Tampa Bay Lightning. It's a 1-1 to go with a bit 13 minutes to go remaining. The Toronto lead that series 3-1 again at Tampa Bay Lightning. We want to get back, everybody. I apologize for this situation. Mr. 83 is in the house. Welcome back. Do you believe that Lane Hudson was robbed for the Hockey Bay Arena to have matching license plays? I don't think so. I think Lane have a good year. He's a first-year freshman. I think it was well done by the winner of the by Fantelli, but I think so. It was good for the. I think the right call was the right way, in my opinion. Lay better, not blow this time at number 83. No, Lane was not robbed for Zerlakav. Vezinski is having trouble with the long shot where William McClary. Big key for the Tampa is Vezinski play better. Does have to great, just better. Wise, great point. Good evening, Mr. KLS. Thanks to be with the Hockey Initial Live Show. And that's what we got so far. And thanks everybody to be with the hockey at the great evening of the Thursday night, April 27, 2023. Okay, it's my heart, but my Milan pick 6 and 18 I like in 15 minutes. Good luck for your team. Unfortunately, guys, the stat or the update in NHL is down. I'm doing well at KLS. Or the fact we lost the power a couple of minutes ago, but we'll be all right. We'll be fine. Roscoe, did Morgan Riley get a broken nose? It looked like black in both eyes. I'm not sure he have a broken nose. The only thing we know last he got hit by when he hit point the player John Mohin, Kucherov, and Stankos make him this face now. So it could feel that way. But if you look at his face, I don't see the nose really different. But who knows? But yes, he has like the black eye was a little bit more the last game, by the way. 13 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this first period is still 1-1. Franco, the book on the receipt is the week of our first shot regarding the former Tampa Stanko. You're absolutely about this, Franco. What a vision that was. So much for technology. Go, leave, go. Here we go, Luc. Rana, de retour avec nous. Rana, welcome back. Thanks to be with the Hockey Initial Live Show. We would appreciate it, guys, to be with us tonight. Here we go. Keep coming now, shooté pas par le Tampa Lightning on the right side of Samsonov, recovery by Didi par le Toronto. Loud the puck now to the board. Again, intercept the puck in neutral zone. First one to get there is Aceman. Return the puck to Sergachev. Pressure for Toronto. Go back Didi, back to Radish. Radish pass the puck, tip by the Tampa Bay behind Samsonov. Intercept the puck, go back to Morgan Riley. Riley hold the puck a little bit more to Nice. Nice bring the puck to the neutral zone. And the puck bouncing back over the head of Marner and go back in the neutral zone. But now on the wall. By Matthew Nice, going back to Riley. Riley hold the puck a little bit more, go back DD. A new plus coming for Sheldon Keeve. Remember that it was New Zealand, the Red Wexman Carco said that. I can remember where I said, I think it was on Sportnet, William, when he made his comment between both intermission. There has no on ice advantage for the leave allowed, not allowed. And then sometimes it could be this, sometimes the fans in Toronto are really impatient, all right? And the advantage usually the Tampa Bay Lightning because they are discouraged quickly and they get out of the game very quickly. So at some point, Tampa Bay take advantage of the fans. They put more pressure on the player of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Anyhow, this year, maybe another story. Justin Hall with a puck now, the blue line, coming to the red line, don't play a puck to the side and go back around to the blue intercept by Devin Kemp. Not good enough, go back to Kucherov. Kishore passes it back to Sergachev. Edmond, apologize. Go back now to Point. Point passes the puck to Reddit. Per picks. Intercept at Toronto. The puck go back at the right side. Chasing now by Lafredi. Still by Point. Point at the right side. Samson bringing puck in front of net. Toronto is going to recover the puck, but Edmond pushed the puck back behind, but the intercept now by Toronto. Get out of the zone into the zone for the Edmond. At the red line, lob the puck now by Toronto. Le puck around by Vasilevsky. Give the puck to Edmond. Edmond, long stretch pass now. All the way back on the right side of the Stamkos. Stamkos now is coming to the left side of Samsonov. Stamkos control the puck on the back end. Putting the puck to the blind. Set up. Shoot the puck. Tip in front of the net. The puck bouncing back at the left side. Samsonov recovered by Toronto Maple Leaf. 1-1 with almost half of the first period. Go back now by McCabe. Don't forget the Devils play again. The Rangers start at 7:30 tonight. Now, Vasilevsky intercepts the puck, bringing the puck outside the zone, returning by Toronto. It's going to be offside. Delay offside. Finally, the puck go outside the zone. Thanks so much for all the likes. Go back by Toronto, Tampa Bay. Don't put the puck behind the net. Luke Shine try to recover the puck in front of Nick Paul. The puck ballon out. Tavares tried to get the puck outside. Finally, did in front of Kerfoot, but the Tampa Bay return the puck behind the net of the Samsonov. Go DD now by Morgan Riley. Run the puck on the board. On the neutral zone. Intercept now by Radish battle now with O'Reilly. Recovery by Toronto is going to go DDD and regroup. A turn around again by Luke Shine. Bring it back now to Morgan Riley. Skating to the red line. Lob the puck behind that Vasilevsky. Leave the puck around. No, the puck go out of the play, guys. We're going to reset now. Maybe a neutral zone with 9:50 go to remaining on the first period. Do you see a clip of Will Ferrell and the stand cheering for LA wearing face paint 83? I didn't see that. I know he's over there, but he loved to be there. So that's what we got. Thanks so much, you guys, to join us live. We apologize because NHL, for some reason, the website is down for the stat. One day we'll be back and we'll give you all the update about the stat. Don't worry. We're going to give you the best we can. And again, sometimes NHL not always properly great. Team beat timeout. That's what we got. Don't forget Edmond still hurt. Absolutely right, Ross. I think not only him, some other player for Tampa Bay Lightning weren't going to be ever they get eliminated. They're going to mention some other player have some kind of the bobo, les petits bobos, comme on dirait in French, les petits bobos. But you're absolutely right, Ross, about him. And that's what we got on this great evening on the Thursday night. 4-game tonight. What about the Kraken last night? Again, the Colorado Avalanche. Wow, what a turnover on that series. Now the Kraken back home and take the lead 3-2. Rangers Devil, a little bit south 7:30. And we have only one more game, guys, tonight at 10 o'clock. The Jets face to elimination. Again, a Golden Knight and Vegas. The game start at 10 o'clock Eastern time. So 3 games on the program. But tomorrow is a full house. So we have 4 games tomorrow night. We're going to follow the Boston Bruins versus the Panthers. So come back with us tomorrow night. Coach is live every single day about the NHL playoff. Even the real-time scoreboard was down the last time. Check 5 minutes ago. Here we go. Octavio, thanks so much. Let's go keep hitting him. You're right, Ross. KLS. Talk about David Puddy. Here we go, Luciano. Randy V is allowed. You are doing a great job calling this playoff. Thanks so much, Randy V. We appreciate a lot again from you to be a good supporter of the Hockey Nation live show. Well, where's the puck drop back? Oof, Edmund looked like he has something in the back. We don't know what's happening there. While I'm not working, I was looking to see who the ref was, but not Eben News. Here we go. Looked like they have some kind of problem. Anyway, go back, Bennett, by Nylander, hold the puck, Bennett puck in front of the net, recovered by Riley. Riley passed the puck to Giordano, shoot the puck by Riley, missed the net, the puck bouncing back, and finally go back on neutral zone. Pinch by Giordano, finally Tampa lose the puck after the pushing for the player for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now we are on the right side of the ski shot crack right now, but we're an icing or ice sick possible. That's what we got at this moment. Okay, it was White Joe and Family Guy. Here we go, number 83. Discovery reading on the subway. Okay, let's 9:19 to go. 7 shot by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Got a 4 for the Toronto Maple Leafs with 9:17 to go remaining on this game. Go back now by per picks. Return the puck to Edmund. Edmund's getting the puck now. It's coming to the blind. Edmund control the puck. Tip the puck by the Toronto by point, but block shot by McCabe. The puck. Everybody looking for the puck. The puck is out of the play. We're going to a set now on neutral zone. What a great hit by McCabe on the Brennan point. Coach, you are doing a great job calling. Thanks so much, Randy. What a good hit. See again the replay. Now puck on neutral zone, set up by Toronto. When the face-out, go DD and don't play the puck behind Vasilevsky with 8 minutes and 40 seconds to go remaining. Go back to Perpix, pass the puck to Paul. Paul pass the puck to the board, back to Paul again at the red line. Down the puck right side, Samson out, chased by Eastman. Eastman behind the net by Malcolm Valley. Thanks for the likes. Go back now to Mitch Marner. Marner try the puck to opposite side, chasing out by Toronto. Trying the puck to run the board. Pinch one out per picks, the keep the puck in the zone, attacking up Eastman. Putting push the puck on the right line. Colton, my Samson make a save. And finally, we have a whistle. And that's what we got. We have some kind of push between Colton and Matthew Nice, maybe. Who knows? Anyhow, go back on the side of Samsonov. Yapsurate Ross, really big hit by McCabe. Ryan Kirk is in the house. Captain Kirk, hopefully an amazing great day. Thanks to be with our National Show, everybody. We appreciate that to come here every single night. This is a place to be when you want to NHL playoff. We talk with the great people in the chat. Sammy has to hang at top defense, not doing well. Ross, yeah, Samson have a good playoff so far since the beginning. Although the fact that game number 1, otherwise Samson have a great next 3 game. Have to consistent performing. This is the key for the Toronto Maple Leafs because the defensively of the Toronto are not the best of the best. Anyhow, Sergachev return the puck, intercept Toronto, use the board, return the puck to Sergachev. Sergachev don't pay the puck again to Samsonov. Go back on the right side. Toronto lob the puck, shoot the puck by Redish. The puck bouncing back at the side. The puck go back in front of Samsonov. Now we have some kind of pushing left and right after they try to hit the glove by Stankos and go back on the left. Les peuvent être éliminés de l'adversaire. 8 times moyenne. Wow. The Leafs are 0-8 the last 8 times they try to eliminate the opponent team. Wow, crazy. Mr. Double T is in the house. Welcome back, Terry. And our friend, Mr. Dave Zucker, directly for Boca Raton and Florida, ready at home, waiting for the game start between the Rangers and the Devils. Good luck for you, Rangers. We need the Rangers come back, Mr. Dave. We need your help about your team. Cheer from home, whatever you are. No way, I'll be fun. Again, I'll just wait right now, Luciano. They are the Tim Horton. Don't worry about that. They are just at the square at the corner of the Tim Horton. Thank you so much, everybody. 1-1. Go back now to the left side. Intercept by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Going to the good. Nylander's coming to the red line. Nylander to the left side. Kick out the puck to the left side. Don't play by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Behind the Vasilevsky. First one to get there. A young Cole. Coming out. Draw the puck. D reverse. And nobody there. But Bocushion get the puck. Bocushion hold the puck a bit longer. Use the puck on the board. The puck bouncing back on the Giordano. Going to regroup all the way. New plus coming from John Cooper. 9 shot for the Tampa Bay Lightning. A 4 for Toronto. It's 7 minutes. 20 seconds to go remaining on the first period. Go back to Passerelli, use the backhand, don't play the puck on the left side of the Samson recovered by Luciano. Luciano go D reverse, use the board, pass the puck to Giordano. Giordano pass the puck to Suzanne, turn around, by Kellon pass the puck to Serelli, or Nick, it was Angel. Anyhow, recovered by the Tampa Bay Lightning, use the board, Toronto, lob the puck all the way back, possibly a nice scene, that will be the call. We're going to recover it all the way back on the left side or the right side of the Samsonov. Jersey going down, I hope, from Mr. Dave Zucker. Alan Barnes is in the house. Welcome back, Alan, and the captain. Yes, Luciano. It's a strategy of John Cooper, the Sheldon Kings, guys. Don't worry about that. I have this Don't worry. 6:52 to go remaining in the first period, guys. We are on the right side of the Samsonov. Wait for the back drop back face off. Brennan Point phase 2 at Sherry, I believe, or Tavares. And they are winning by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Get up by Justin Holtz, skating with the puck now. Try the puck around the board. Intercept by Edmund. Long Sergachev pass the puck to Stamkos. Stamkos lead to Kisharov. Lead the puck to backhand at the back door. Nobody. Recovered by Toronto. Attacking out the red line. Loud the puck. New plus coming from the Toronto Maple Leafs. Chasing out on the right side of the Vasilevsky, Stamkos, but he was Tavares, and Tampa Bay get a puck. Kisharov kick out the puck now to Radish. Dumping the puck in front of the net. No chance. The Toronto recover the puck. Loud the puck into the zone. Now returning by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Delay offside. Finally, new plus coming for John Cooper. Go back to Toronto Maple Leafs at the red line. Skating the puck by Luke Shine. Luke Shine try back around the board. Now intercept. Luke Shine went out with someone on the board. Sometimes you have a whistle with 6:12 to go remaining on this period. And it was young Cole, I believe. Cole and Luke Shine look like a WWE match. However, we're still going to wait with 6:12 to go remaining on the first period. I'm ready to afraid to get it. I'm on it. Mr. Daryl Adams is in the house. Daryl, Coach, I hope you're doing great. Keep wearing Bill there coming to add with you what you got from free agent. If not, what you were late to get up for him. But the rumor is this: the Montreal Canadiens could offer the pick number 17, whatever the Panthers pick. They could trade to the Winnipeg Jet and return for Pierre-Luc Dubois. This is the rumor. Now, the Pierre-Luc Dubois is interesting. You can get him free the following year if you want to. Can use one Dubois right away back now? I'm not sure. That after that, you have to figure out how much Dubois he wants to play with Montreal Canadiens. Right? They have a penalty, by the way, from the Tampa Bay Lightning. Now we have a 6-5 for Toronto. Almost score. Just kidding, on the own net. Go back now on the right side. Recovery by Toronto. Matthews get a puck on net under recovery. Go back to Matthews. And Matthews all the way back at the goal line. Skating in your box. Coming out the blue line. Now Matthews looking for the seam. Go back now around. Matthews keep controlling. Shoot a puck. Vasilevsky, like I said, rebound to the side. And we're going to recover the Tampa Bay Lightning. We're going to get the call with 5:22 to go remaining. And the Toronto and Play are going to be on the power play of the night. Finishing with you, Daryl. So it all depends after that, Dubois. Yesterday, I make a video about the Montreal Canadiens called the App Daily News. He follow me. And I talk about the best trade chip for the Montreal Canadiens. And they have a couple. The first round pick for the Florida Panthers, Jordan Munson, and Christian Devorak. They are the 3 Ps they can move. And I think for Christian Devorak, the one I mentioned this, you can trade Devorak. You sign Monahan a 1 year. And that opens spot for Alex Belzil, maybe Owen Beck, and then the 5th overall pick for the Montreal Canadiens. I believe the Montreal is going to looking for a center. Now, that's what the reason you trade Devorak. You open up a $4.5 million for 2 years. That will give them $9 million. That money could maybe trade for Pierre-Luc Dubois. Do you need or do you want? Because Montreal Canadiens need a top 6 forward right now for the upcoming year. Is it Sean Monahan and can use all 1 more year, or he really go deeper to get Pierre-Luc Dubois already? That's what the situation. Now, if you ask me, I think we should wait for Pierre-Luc Dubois 1 year. I want to see Dubois show to me he can play the 82 game. Not 60, not 56, not 64. Dubois inconsistency, take some kind of day off or game off sometime. So that's what I'm looking for. I will never sign Pierre-Luc Dubois over $8 million. Whatever you would like him or not, I think it will be a big mistake. You need to sign a guy over $8 million. The only one can do that, and the only one you want to do that is he can score 40 goals. That's it. That's all. You cannot spend over $8 million with Pierre-Luc Dubois. We'll see what's happening there, Daryl. Hopefully that will help you a little bit more about that question. Mr. Enartat, welcome back in the house. Thanks so much to be with us tonight. And unfortunately, guys, we are right now at the 5 minutes to go remaining in the first period. The problem, guys, is the internet, not internet, but the website working in NHL, guys. So we apologize, guys. We're going to try to get, if we can get all the stuff, we're going to update this. No, where the stream? No, it's not working, obviously, guys. The website. I thought it was working. Go back now. Toronto and Philly on the power play with 5:13 to go. Marner bringing by the blank. Back to Riley. Riley to Matthews. Matthews to Marner. To Riley. Riley return the puck to Marner. Marner now the top. Tip in front of net by O'Reilly. Go back to Tavares to Marner. The puck go at the blank. Stop by Riley. Back to O'Reilly. Back to Riley. Riley to Matthews. Sorry about the Riley. Hopefully they don't have a third place called Riley because it would be a trouble. Go back to Matthews now. Matthews at the top circle looking at the goal line to Rhino Riley. Behind the net. Back to Marner. Back to Riley. O'Reilly should have puck to Matthews and missed the puck right there. Recovery puck, Matthews, recovery puck to Tavares. Return the puck on the left side. Matthews with Tavares. Battle now by the Tampa Bay Lightning and win the battle. And finally, turn the point for the net. A turnover by Edmund. The puck to the side says Vasilevsky. Recovery by Tampa Bay Lightning. A turnover by Edmund. Again, create that kind of chaos in front of the net. Finally, Tampa Bay going to dump in the puck at Toronto are 6-17 during the playoff with over 35%. And right now, it's 1-1 with 50 seconds to go remaining on the power play. Nylander playing the unit number 2, second shot, try to get a puck around the board. Tampa Bay try to get around the board. Pinch by the Toronto Maple Leafs, try to get a puck in the zone, but finally, the Tampa get out of the zone. Great steal, bad checking by Nylander, skating along. Nylander control the puck, lead the puck to KERFOOT. KERFOOT now to the wall, bring the puck behind the net to Nylander, looking for the net. Shoot the puck, Jagal says he's going to make a save. Another rebound, Vasilevsky make another big save. And back-to-back, the Vasilevsky we saw the last couple of years just pop up in front of Jack Rock and could not put the puck over. We are now at the beginning of first period at the Rangers. The Devils score the first goal right away at the beginning at 39 seconds. The Devils take the lead 1-0 again. The New York Rangers. Unbelievable to see that one over there. Wow. They started the game 39 seconds and the Devils take the lead 1-0 again. The New York Rangers. Unbelievable. Here we go. And again, RJ 1-0 Devils. Only was what a save by him. Devils already. But see, great save. Here we go. Talk to everybody about that one. Go back behind the net. Set up by Giordano in front of the AGL. Battle for the right side of the 17 seconds to go remaining. The Toronto won the back. Go back to the blank. Set up now by Riley. Back in the back door. Fire puck. Missed the net. Or he missed the post. Go back now by Giordano. Bring puck again. Go back to the right side to Marner. Marner in front of the net. And bring puck to Riley. Riley look at the puck again. Riley now on the left side. Pass the puck to Giordano. Return puck to Marner. In front of the net. No chance. He should have puck. Matthews. Miss the net. Versus make a save. Recovery by Marner. In front of the net again. Go back now by second shot. We're even strength. Wow, what a great passing power play for Toronto. The only thing did not do is scoring. In front of the net on the back door. Vasilevsky. Nylander. And Vasilevsky make another save. The Vasilevsky is back. This is not a good news for the Toronto Maple Leaf fans. Manuel got robbed. Jack Crab got robbed. Nylander got robbed. And that's happening. The Vasilevsky keep the Tampa Bay in the game. It's 1-1 after 16-minute play on this period. 17-minute. Vasilevsky is back. We only chance. Here we go. We got all the comments right there. The stat is back, guys. 9 shot versus 8. We only have the front page, guys. We don't have the full stat right now. So I apologize for that. Look like any shot. It's not going good. Go back around the board. The Toronto Maple Leafs allowed the point is on. The puck bouncing back. Bocushian pass the puck with the hands. We're going to reset at 2:53 to go remaining, guys, on this period. Italy lose tonight. They are gonna be held the pay and my neighbor. That's the what legend. Is putting a show. You're absolutely right about this one. I agree with you, Mr. Randy V. Go back when you play Tampa Bay Lightning. Pass the puck to who's coming on the left side? Oh, big hit by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Again, Acerman recovery now by Brody. Pass the puck now to on the right side for Lafferty. Recovery now behind the net by Morgan Riley. Pass the puck to D set up now by David Camp. Camp attacking now. Là, the puck on the left side versus Heat, chasing by Young Cole. Try the puck back and go recover Tampa Bay in, turn around and go back to Brandon Point. Hold the puck. Long stretch pass now to Bocajan at the red lines. Coming offensive zone. Now Bocajan hold the puck, shoot the puck. Black shot now. Someone loses his edge. It's Kucherov. Go back to the net. We have some kind of push behind left and right. Kucherov now is hurt. We have a tripping for Justin Holt, I believe. And Justin Holt, they said, what the heck? I did not do anything about that. Kucherov step up and go back to the bench. Will be interesting to see that call. Shedunkiv not happy about this. Look, the ceiling. And Kucherov goes slowly back on the bench. We see the replay on that one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It was easy call on that one. Justin Holt put some trip at Kucherov about 4 feet from the board. Kucherov a little bit shaky, but ready to rock and roll. And Justin Holt got a 2-minute. What a surprise. That's wicked for a penalty. Oh, no, Weiser, it was a good penalty. The stick was stuck right there. Oh, no, guys, it was the stick of Justin Holt right there under the skate of the Kucherov. For my replay, I don't know if you see the same replay like me, but in my opinion, this was like nice taking over. Raise wrote with team win. You're absolutely Terry. Bonsoir, NHL. Steve G in the house. That was not a penalty, not tap. Go back now on the left side. Samsonov, 2-2 to go. Tampa Bay win the face-off. Go back now to Sergachev. Coming to the middle. Back again to Kucherov, to Ejel. Ejel hold the puck a little bit longer. Back to Sergachev. Should the puck tip in front of it. Samsonov makes it. Rebound to the right side. Recovery by Stamkos. Go back to the blind. Back to Sergachev. Walk a little bit now. Returns to Stamkos. Stamkos tackling the puck behind to Killorn. Killorn gave the puck to Ejel. Ejel is on the ice, and not Kucherov. Go back to Sergachev. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Toronto. Returning to Sergachev. Sergachev by Stamkos. Fire puck. Black shot by Samsonov. Recovery by Toronto. Hold the puck more. Hold the puck a little longer. Back to Giordano. Giordano finally slicing the puck all the way back on the left side versus Ski. The power play at Tampa is 5-17, and the Toronto is 6-17. Go back now on the left side. Recovery now by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Brandon Point pass the puck to Kucherov. Back on the ice. Kick out the puck to Killorn. Killorn now set up to the wall. Return puck to the blind. Snap pass Sergachev on the back end. Bring to Stamkos. Stamkos now the blind. Shoot the puck. Tip and front. Samsonov make a save. No rebound. Go back now on the right side of Samsonov. With 1:12 to go remaining. All Blake was deserved penalty. CG. Yeah. Coach so. Now, I just see that at the beginning, I was not sure what happening. Then I see replay twice. You can see from the backhand's camera, it was the stick under the skate of Kucherov, really close to the board. Go back now on the right side of Samsonov. We have Burning Point at the circle, that circle, and then the battle now, winning by Toronto. No, Tampa Bay find a way to get the puck back. The Kucherov, the battle for the puck, left corner. Kucherov tried to get still the puck against Cherry. Go now, we have 4 players against the board, but go back to Kucherov, try to get Sergachev, but the puck go out of the zone. Recovery by the number 98, the 9 overall pick by the Montreal Canadian. Trade for Jonathan Drouin. Sergachev. Anyhow, Kucherov bring the puck to the red line. Dumping the puck by Killorn. Killorn to Kucherov. Kucherov kick out the kick contre puck on the left corner. Samson bring the puck in front of the net at the Stenko. Fire puck. Black shot by Samsonov. Recover the right side. Finally, Brody try to get the puck outside the zone. No, intercept by Sergachev. The blind. Great play by Sergachev. Return puck behind the net. A pressure by Tampa Bay. Going puck around the board with 11 seconds to Kucherov. Back to Sergachev. Looking out to Kucherov. Fire puck. Black shot again by Samsonov. Go back by Giordano. Battle now with the right corner. We have Brandon Point with Marner. Go back on the back door to in front of Stamkos. Turn around. We have Evan Strang with 8 seconds to go. The Sergachev back to Kucherov. Fire the puck one more time. Over. Black by Giordano. Run the puck into Marner. The puck go back on the blind. And we are going to be the end, guys, of this period. And that's what we got. After 20 minutes at the Scotiabank and Toronto. The Toronto Maple Leafs won, and Tampa Bay Lightning 1, and that's happening, guys. Everybody go back in the locker room. We have 2 goals. First of all, Morgan Riley, third goal of the playoff, assisted by Nice and Tavares at 5:46. And then, guys, 26 seconds later is Anthony Cirelli, third of the year of the playoff for Cirelli, assisted by Angel and Per Picks. 15 shot, guys, for the Tampa Bay Lightning and 9 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And that's what we got. We have only 1 power play on the first period. Both teams did not capitalize on that one. Other fact, guys, we apologize for the stat. We apologize at the beginning of this show because of the internet. But we are back for the rest of the game with you guys. We appreciate everybody is in the house tonight. We have got to admit is the app are not in the playoff, but it's so much less stressful watching playoff hockey. You're absolutely right. That in live, you always to see the positive thing, the positive stuff about what's going on, right? And they have to give credit on that one. Like me, I relax. I have no stress. Who care? Who care? But I'm happy for you fans here in the chat. If your team win, I'm behind you. I support your team. Tonight, I go with Toronto. And tomorrow, I go with Boston Bruins. Surprise for hockey fans, Montreal Canadiens. You do that. I know. For my bracket, I want to win a bracket. Not very good bracket, by the way, so far. Because the Kraken, what's going on with Colorado Avalanche? And Nathan McKinnon frustrated last night. A lot of people talk about strength goaltender in NHL right now, the Oettinger, the Samsonov, Bobrovsky yesterday, with, Vasilevsky tonight right now. And a lot of great performance around the league. But one goaltender we never talk is Philippe Grosbar. The Kraken lead 3-2. It's because of Philippe Grosbar, again, is ex-team. And we have to give credit for the Kraken so far. We need 2 or 3 new players for next year, but we need to get rid of the some that would still at least left defenseman. But they're going to give away like Mike Hoffman. They're going to try to trade Jordan Munson. That's the 2 of them. After that, I don't see any change. I think they're going to keep Joel Armia for 1 more year. That's not hurt at $3.4 million. And that's a bad contract. That's it. That's all. I think otherwise, I believe from my point of view yesterday, I talked about to resign Sean Monahan. We need a top 6 forward for next season. You can get Monahan for 1 year. And then after that, you let him go. And then open more door for other players and join the Montreal Canadiens in the future. So, if I was Ken Hughes, that would be my option I have in front of me for the summer for them. Go Kraken, Ross Stumbington. Yeah. I don't know. Colorado, not in the great position right now. Thanks so much for under the likes. We appreciate that. Yeah, we have the first intermission, guys. The only reason why it's all the 0-0, guys, the website of the NHL is down at that moment. 2 more games after that. The Devils will now play again. Oh, we can go watch the Devils, by the way. What's wrong with you, coach? Alexandre Meilleur is in the house. 1-0 power play for the New Jersey Devils, guys. 12:22 to go remaining on this first period. The Rangers, after they win the first 2 games, are right now losing 1-0 at the beginning. I disagree with you, Zeph. You don't have no goaltender. If you do that, Zeph, don't expect any Montreal Canadiens make any other move because if you do that, you try to tank again. If you want to develop, if you want to go better, you need Jake Allen and your team. If not, you just gave away the season. Exactly what Vancouver did last year. They gave the net to Spencer Martin, 27 years old, and he never hanging there. And Vancouver, the season go apart after that. You need 2 goaltender on Montreal Canadiens like Jake Allen and Montembeault. If not, who would be your goaltender? It cannot be Caden Primo. That would be a disaster for the Montreal Canadiens to go to give the net to Caden Primo for the game for the season. That would be very bad, in my opinion. Give me what it would be your goaltender, Zeph. What will be your goaltender? He's cheap at $3.8 million, Jake Allen. John Mickelson in the house. So how the action is, but you get back again. Not a problem, John. Always a pleasure to let you go. To come back here, John. We're always missing you, and hopefully you're doing well. Look like Meyer get a penalty right there. 1-0 New Jersey, guys. Unless the plan is to get another high pick. That's pretty much it. And that's exactly what I said. Primo for the game, no. But who will be your goaltender? Zeph. You cannot give a Montembeault 60 game. Montembeault, guys, is the goaltender number 2. He's a backup number 2. Now you're going to game after that with a backup number 3. Carey Price, yeah, Steve. You're welcome, John. Power play now for New Jersey, still at 16 seconds. 11:27 to go remaining, guys. 1-0 for New Jersey. Coach, do you know who are the highest goalie in the upcoming draft? Is there one at the first round? For the upcoming one, they have a couple of them. The name we mention the most of the time is Herbal, a Czechia goaltender, 6'6", play in the USHL for Omar Lancer. This is the one the name is getting there the most of the time. You know, they have the older goaltender for Slovakia, for the Rangers on 3-1. Panarin should have puck. Schmidt make a save, rebound. Nobody can beat Schmidt so far. Schmidt is the revelation of the playoff. They have the goaltender for Cajon, but again, number 2. I think they talk about Bernardson for the WHL for the Brandon White, the goaltender right now for Team Canada. Bernardson, I believe. That's number 3. You have Augustin, could be number 4. They have a few of them. They have another goaltenders for Sweden, I believe. But they are the first round with the quality of forward defensemen they have. I don't think see any goaltender jumping over there, on my opinion. Hopefully we'll have this answer to you, Primo still, and let's see what you will get. You already have Jake Allen, Zeph. why you try to give asset to get another goaltender? And it's right now, John, nothing here and nothing there. Out there, William, not in first round. Yeah, exactly about that one. And I tap Junkie Coach. Do you think the Panthers have a chance to beat the Browns? But everything could happen, Junkie Kong, right? It's a hockey and a sport. But now, if you think about that, right? Our Panther fans are excited. They won the game in overtime, and that's great. But if you see the game yesterday, guys, Boston dominate the Panthers 50 minutes of the 60 minutes. They have what? Double shot at the end of the night. The opportunity for the Boston was there. They cannot capitalize. And if you're a Boston Bruins coach, you say, oh, that's okay. We dropped that one. It's a mistake. It is what it is. But we have to not be worried. We just dominate that game. The only thing we did not do is win the game. Now, the Panthers, everything could happen. Then they have nothing to lose now. They go back home. They play another game. And they would try to get that W to go back in Boston. And Bobrovsky had an amazing, great game yesterday. Without Bobrovsky, this series is over. But Boston Bruins, they're going to be back in their routine. They're going to play hard. They're going to capitalize on different opportunities. But the Panthers, like I said, they have everything they can win. It's a good team, the Panthers. I just feel they win. They need more support from Barkov. Backup is not found yet. Ekblad have to step up. I know he's hurt, but again, the key is will be for the next two games for the Panthers to win is going to be Bobrovsky have to be goalie, have to be over his head, in my opinion. You're welcome, John. Need to goalie versus Locatar or Sorsen take a toll. Yeah, but great performance for Vesinski during the first period. That's the reason why the Toronto still 1-1 so far. Coach, if some GM are sick, Montembeault could fetch another first round. It has to be better than number 2. Disagree with you about that. Zeph Montembeault is not a goaltender number 1 yet in NHL. Not say it can become. You have to prove it again. You have to go over 45 game and 50 game. And for me, the inconsistency of Montembeault is there. How many times you see Montembeault great game, or how many times you see Montembeault have a bad game after that? And that's, for me, it's a problem, in my opinion, to get him as a number 1. You have to wait at least an extra year to see exactly if he's a number 1, number 2. And again, Jake Allen contract does not hurt the Montreal Canadiens. The leadership of Jake Allen is excellent. The experience of Jake Allen is great. And Jake Allen, guys, every time is adversity challenge, Jake Allen is calm behind that. He gave 1 goal, 3 goals, 4 goals, 6 goals, no matter. Jake Allen is for me, for 1 more year, we need Jake Allen for me. If not, you tank. And now you not only trade Jake Allen, you have to give Josh Anderson, maybe trade another players, Christian Levorak, and you just go down 1 more year. But because without Jake Allen, Montreal is not going to be a good year again. I think for me, for the plan is to get now, bring a couple of good players, like 1 more player at top 6. Let's see what Montembeault and Allen, let's finishing 23rd, 24th, 25th. And see what happened after that. First player is a draw. Luciano, yep, right. You're welcome, William. How the saddle one kid going to be the underdog? Listen, Canada is a winner of the Stanley Cup. That's the reason they're underdog. But for me, since the beginning of the playoff, this is maybe the top 2 best team in NHL right now. Seattle show up every single day, so every single game, and they are in the game and they play well. From the defenseman, from the goalie to the defenseman to the forward, and that's what he did. And they found a way to play under the skin of the Colorado Avalanche right now. And now Rangers coming out, sur le puck, missed the net completely. Allen is great goalie. 1 is healthy. Kirk is a good goalie. Again, he's not number 1. He would keep your team and the game most of the time. About that, Pop played great last night. Yeah, absolutely. Winner about Bobrovsky. Don't ding ding. Let's get it on, Ren. Bobby was the reason he won. Yeah, absolutely, Ross. You're welcome, Mr. Chunky. That final save at the end of the third period was everything. You're absolutely about this. But again, if a Marchand score, a lot of people is going to complaining about Bobrovsky, whatever it is. But how can you give a breakaway, guys, with 7 seconds to go remaining on the face-off on the offensive side? Unbelievable. I don't see that, in my opinion. Right now, Montembeault beat Allen. You want to keep him. It's because what you do, you keep the Montembeault number 1 goaltender, and then after that, you get Jake Allen behind. That's it. You have nothing wrong with that. Okay. We have a super chat for Mr. Jose Duarte. Rivers, chop, 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 Jose. Super chat from Jose Duarte. Thanks so much, Mr. Jose. Hopefully doing well. Glad to see you aboard. Another moderator, guys. We wish that I said, boy, I'll be right back. What the heck's going on? Hype, Mr. Jose. Thanks so much for the super chat. Glad to having you. Coach, what are your thoughts on the opportunity and this playoff? Oof, this conversation's coming worse and worse, right? Delay penalty now for the Devils. This is not great so far. Yeah, many call, and sometimes when you miss the call, they result with an outcome. The McKinnon yesterday, the main field, Edmonton Oilers, another game or the all two there. Um, it's not great. My own opinion. I know you can miss call, but overall, every series have some kind of problem, and I don't know. I don't have the solution. I don't know, but not looking good in our top. I'm going to be interested in which referee is going to round number one to round number two. This is what I'm looking for. Get rid of Jake Allen from 1956. You live by the ref, but you also die by the ref. You're upset about this. Squad. They're looking good as a team unit, Ross. You're upset. Thanks so much again. Get out the Gallagher, Allen, Hoffman, Whiteman, Harris. Then I woke up. Yeah, but how you do that? 1956. You know, it's easy to say that, but how you do that? Gallagher. How you going to trade Gallagher 1956? You're the GM of Montreal Canadiens. How you trade Gallagher? What do you do with Mike Hoffman? What do you do with Whiteman? What do you do with Jordan Harris? 22 years old, and you want to give a young man, Jordan Harris, out. Rangers frustrated so far. Go, leave, go. Play 205. Coach, watch out. Watch UAT and Swiss Marklin Celebrini from Boston, USA is ready. Send out for me. Yeah, he was considered, the top three. They have Elzenman, another great players. But Celebrini is one of the top on the draft pick at 2024. You're absolutely right about that. Thanks so much. Jose Duarte again. Montreal simply does not have a number one goalie. It's a need. Allen is a big goalie, and the NHL is a battle. But it's a body control, a technical play lack. Thanks so much, Jose. Mr. Dan Asham is in the house. Welcome back, Dan. Thanks to be with our Canadian Live show. Hopefully, Colette Wendell, the Florida defense is really Lion on or Bob really don't get the help they deserve because they both play their butts on this series. So, yeah, sorry about this. Well said for them. The defense struggled for sure. I really like a force thing, from my opinion. Yeah. You're absolutely right about this, Zeph, about Gallagher. Gallagher played with injury for Montreal. He means he will come back and give them a fantastic show before he goes. Hopefully, he will do this, John. You don't get hurt. Rangers did not capitalize on the power play, guys. 1-0 still for the Devils at 3 minutes 43 to go remaining. Thanks so much, Jose. Is Gallagher can give us 15 goals per year? I'll be very happy playing on the third line. I think it would be a good asset for the Montreal Canadiens as a Gallagher. That's what my expectation. A Gallagher third line and score 15 goals. He get about 15, 20 assists for a total 35 points, 40 points. This is great to get Gallagher on the third line. Anyhow, the second pair return, guys. The puck behind Vasilevsky. Tampa try to get puck. Luciano intercept the puck. Bring puck to the right side and then there. And now go back to the Tampa far side pass. And for the bench of Tampa, Killan control the puck. Coming to the left side, Samson. Bring puck to Cirelli. Cirelli missed the puck. Go back on the right side. Pinch for now by the Tampa, but moving the puck by the Toronto, lab the puck defensive zone, set up by per picks, use the board, pass the puck in front of Killorn. Now return the puck to the side to Edmund, Edmund attacking now, Edmund looking for the puck, Samson make a save, no rebound. We're going to reset now on the left side of Samsonov. We apologize, guys, for all the update for the start. The website of NHL is out. Nicolas de Goubi-Bono in the house. Reste 2-2 avant le début de la série. Demande mon Nicolas est contre les dodos. Parce que la série des Canadiens Sherbrooke commence très bientôt. Sherbrooke, really interesting. Very expensive at $6 million for a third line. Again, you guys, you qualify the contract with the players. That's the problem. You don't qualify the players of the contract. How many players in NHL play under the contract? Many of them. Now, if you leave the contract alone and you consider the third line can score 15 goals, and NHL at the third line, I think that's a great asset. Ken Gallagher can do that. If he does it, that's well done for the third line scoring 15 goals in NHL. And that's just part of it. It is what it is. But you can set only the bad contract. But how many players play on the third line in NHL, have a contract for $5 million, and they score 25 goals, 30 goals? You're going to give me 5 of them. But how many of them have a big contract? Jeff Carter. Go get Jeff Carter, Zeph. Tell me if Jeff Carter have a good year. How much he make per year at 39 years old, at 3.6, almost $4 million with an MTC, no contract, no trade. That's a lot of money. Jordan Staal, $6.5 million. Third line for the Carolina Hurricane. How many goals he has Staal this year? He playing other things, but my point behind the net, the salary cap is the money. The salary is not the most important thing. The contract is done deal. He was winning $3 million. Zeph, did you say something about Gallagher when he scored 4 seasons of 30 goals? He was underpaid in NHL, but nobody talk about this. They only talk about the player gets $6 million, but he play under because he don't score 30 goals. But for 4 years, he was like this. Nathan McKinnon was only $5 million. Nobody talk about his bad contract, his great contract. That's why we said it's just sometimes players get money for what they accomplish and not what they are doing. That's happening with Gallagher, in my opinion. And I said it's a great situation. It's not a great situation. You're covering a guy $6 million. I understand the principle. But you try to see what Gallagher can do for the Montreal Canadiens. Right? Behind the third line. It is what it is. Not allow William, you can see Edmund suffer, for sure. And he's been this way, guys, all year long. Edmund does not look good. Yeah, sorry, William, je ne vais pas avancer le temps. Jusqu'à samedi, Nicolas. Prends ton temps, mon Nicolas. Ça va venir très, très vite, mon homme. Coach, with the salary cap, you need to keep account of the contract. That is the new REILLY in hockey. Now, understand the situation, Zeph, but it is what it is. Every year, every team have a bad contract. Every team. Backup goalie, Jack Campbell, $5 million per year for the next 5 years as a backup goalie number 2. Bobovsky, $10 million. Backup number 2 for the Florida Panthers. And I can go all the way for every team. Every team. Go back now to blind par le Tampa Bay. Intercept now, a breakaway. Oh! Nylander lost the puck at last second. He was going on breakaway. Go back around the board, playing the puck to the board. Pass again to Matthews. Matthews try to get back. Kill on. But Matthews still the puck. Go back in front of the net. Tip over Vasilevsky. Recovery now in the corner. First one to get is Radish. Bring the puck in front of Jack Rock. But I don't know. Matthews still the puck. Go back in the blind. Followed by Riley. Riley hold the puck. Fire the puck. Miss the net to Marner. Marner the right side. Vasilevsky. No call on that one. Go back behind the net by the Nylander. Nylander held the puck now. Control the puck on the back end. Point in front of the net. Vasilevsky make a save. Return to Nylander. Nylander turn around and finally go back on the defensive, holding par the Tampa Bay Lightning. Back again to the zone. Set up by Agel. Bring the puck to Serrelli. Shoot the puck. Miss the net completely. Recovery the left side. The puck go back in front of the bench. Tampa Bay. Recovery by Ashton Reeves. Reeves went out. Down the puck behind the net. Intercept now. All the back. Turn around by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Nick Paul control the puck. Nick Paul's coming out. Nick Paul at the back end. Bring the puck behind the net. Of Samson. Recovery by Giordano. Giordano and try to get the puck outside the zone. Go back on the left side. The puck bouncing back on defensive zone. Go DD back to Cole. Going in front of the bench for Tampa Bay. Pass the puck on the far side. Recovery by the Tampa. Going to regroup and go back DD back to Cole. Cole bring the puck behind Samsonov. Run the puck to the left corner. Recovery by the Toronto. Return puck to Justin Holt on the right side. Holt pass the puck now. Tip a neutral zone by Lafferty. Lafferty battle. Losing the puck. And Nick Pod taking the puck to it was Cold back to Bukowski, pass the puck to the left side to Ezeman. Ezeman's coming to the right side, show the puck. The score. Wow. A giveaway goal by Samsonov. About that one over there. Ezeman, ex-San Jose Sharks score. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I would like to see what happening to Samsonov. Everybody rally. Matthew looked the scoreboard. What happening to Samsonov at that one? Easy play. It's coming out at the top circle. Show the puck, and Samsonov was not square, and he used the over the left shoulder of Samsonov, I believe, inside. No, and the 5-0. Wow. And the 5-0, guys. Samsonov dropped his left legs and open up the space, and Eisenman execute a score. Wow. That's what the break the Tampa Bay Lightning are looking for. Now the Toronto Maple Leafs looking more possible face offside, but no call on that one over there. Maroon back on the ice. That's what we got on that one over there. Go back now behind the goaltender of the Vasilevsky, but don't pay by the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Tampa Bay Lightning take the lead. We have a super chat, ladies and gentlemen.
Super chat.
Super chat, reverse, chop, chop, chop. Roger Delaney, welcome back, Mr. Roger. Thanks so much, my friend. I appreciate a lot for your super chat, $6.95. There we go. Mr. Roger, the super chat number 2 of the night. One from Jose and one from Roger tonight. Very kind. Each one of you does this for the Hockey Nation Live Show. Go back now to Riley. Go DD, set up now. Turn around by the McCabe. Return the puck behind the net to Mark and Riley. Riley hold the puck now behind Samsonov. The second goal at the Tampa Bay Lightning is a man score. Thanks so much again for everybody for the. Sound did not look great there. You're absolutely right. Tampa Bay Kennedy shoot the puck in the back door. Go back now to Sharp. Bring the puck in the back door. Shoot the puck per picks and miss the net barely. Go back to Larry's side. Matthews try to get puck. Tampa Bay are now on the ball. Bring the puck to Stanko. Stanko in front of Matthews. Pass the puck to per picks with Harvey by Kisharov. Kisharov's coming now. Fire the puck. A black shot by the Toronto. Try the puck outside zone. Turn to Kisharov. Shoot the puck again. Another black shot by the Toronto. Finally, the puck outside zone. Tampa Bay is going to recover. And we have outside at the blind. With 14:04 to go remaining. And Toronto are now behind the score by 2-1. And the goal from the go get right there. Eisenman score for the Tampa Bay Lightning. 16 and 11 shot. A real compliment coming from Enotab, excellent Wise. Roger, always a pleasure having you aboard. Samson pulled the puck into the net, William McClary. Can we make a $10 million man prize into a $6 million man? Mais did you ever make a Maurice is in the house. Welcome, Maurice. Tampa Bay playing desperation hockey. You're absolute about this, Maurice. Welcome. I think, Maurice, the first time in the Inside the Hockey Nation show. If you are, welcome in the family. If not, you're welcome back in the house, Mr. Maurice. Pierre Martin knocked the door. So thanks so much. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If you don't mind, that'd be awesome. Just take an action and click on the like that helping the Hockey Nation Live show. We have another TV timeout, guys. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back, Luke. I was going to give you the answer. Yes, it's possible. Look, it all depends on Vasilevsky. Vasilevsky still exactly what he did the first period. I think Toronto could have some kind of problem, but again, the 60-minute could be a problem for sure. Next goal is yours. Bolt would not give up a big lead. Why is the key behind that is the score. Is for me, it will be the pressure on the Toronto Maple Leafs, and the fans will be quiet. And this is the goal they're looking for. Thanks so much, Pierre Martin. Alexandre Meilleur, here we go. And let's go. Mr. MC is on the house. Go Tampa. Hype Roger. Thanks so much, everybody. Thanks to be with the Hockey National Show. Here we go. We wait for the back drop with a little bit over 13 minutes and then zone 13:44 to go. And that's what got no lead. Lead is saved. It was said, Mr. Luc. This year in the playoff. Here we go. Puck drop. Winning by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Go Didi. Edmund pass the puck in the skate of the bird picks. If Veselski gave the puck back. Puck in front of the net, in front of the bench, recovered by the Toronto Maple Leafs. They regroup, go Didi, back to Luciano. Luciano allowed the puck at the Veselski on the left side. Intercept by Nick Paul. Go back now out by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Dumping the puck a little bit at the defensive zone of the Toronto. Chasé par Luciano. Samsonov lead the puck right now on the left side. Recovered by Morgan Riley. Go back around behind the net. Go back Didi in front of Ross Colton. And Luciano right now hold the puck more. Don't put the puck in his zone. Possible an icing. That will be the call from the linesman. Going to reset all the way back on defensive zone of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Thanks so much for everybody. If you're part of the show tonight, don't forget we'll be back tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, game number 6 between the Boston Bruins and the Panthers at the Florida Live Arena and Sunrise. This is already Friday here in Thailand on the Friday morning, April 28, 2023. And my next video, Frenchie and Tanner, will be out tomorrow morning. Just watching this. Tomorrow is going to talk about the 3 seasons we have in Thailand. We don't have 4 seasons. We have 3 seasons. And we are now at the hot summer, sticky summertime in Thailand. I walked yesterday, guy 5 miles, and the temperature of 105 and make a lot of footage. Anyhow, go back to the game. Go back now to the right side of Samsonov. Draw the puck back to Morgan Riley. Riley try the puck again. Brandon Point put some pressure with Kucherov. Finally, Toronto going to set up. Passe the puck neutral zone. Don't play puck on the right side. Attaqué par Sherry. Looking off. Shoot the point for the net. Great diving by the defenseman Redich to intercept the 2-1 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. We have to give credit to the Toronto for the Tampa Bay Lightning. No late, Luc Laperson. Back in, Luc Laperson said, what we eat tomorrow for the leftover in our tap. What kind of food in our tap we would like to suggest for Luc for get on his lunch tomorrow when he's going to eat at 12 o'clock. Nartap is a great chef. He cooked very well, Mr. Nartap. Anyhow, go back now on the zone. Set up by Angel. Give the puck now to Cirelli. Cirelli's coming to the left side. Cirelli hold the puck more. Show the puck. Samson make a second. Show the puck. Miss the net by Killorn. After the rebound. While good pursuit was Tampa Bay Lightning. He could take the lead by 2. Intercept now by Edmund attacking now. Keep the puck. Get back to Killorn. Killorn looking now. And back to Edmund. Show the puck. Samson make another save. Go back to the left side. Go back to the right round by Perbix. Bring the puck to Killorn. Killorn behind the net. Back to Angel. Angel back to Edmund. Fire puck. Black shot Toronto. Recovery by Marner. Marner pass the puck now to Nylander. Nylander looking around for left and right. Nylander went the puck on the board to Marner to opposite side. Now go back to Tavares. Back to Marner's coming now. Marner's coming to the left side. Marner lose the puck. Recover the goal line. Bring the puck to the blind. Set up by Giordano. Fire the puck. Recovery by the Tampa. But Marner find a way to get the puck back. And Marner change the direction. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Now control the puck behind the net. Bring the puck behind to Justin Hall. All the behind the net. Wow, what the heck is going on? We're going to go back to Giordano. Giordano back to the left side. Contrôlé par Toronto Maple Leafs. Hold the puck, shoot the puck. Black shot by Veselski. Recovered by Tavares. And we return the puck to Giordano. Giordano now with Manor. Manor's looking now. Manor pass the puck to Hall at the left side. Hall bring the back door. Shoot the puck. Save by Veselski. No. Score on that one. Recovered by Hall. Bring by the blind. Toronto all over Tampa Bay Lightning. Manor hold the puck more. Manor set up. Manor hold the puck again more at the dot. Turns the direction. Lose the puck finally. And turn around by Tampa Bay. And we have now a 2-1 and return for the transition for the Tampa Bay. Nick Paul fire puck. Save by Simpson now. Recovering up at the left side by Justin Hall. Turn around again and coming back. Now all skating up by the red line. All that. Not skate hard. What the heck? Why you did not pass the puck to Matthew the blue line? Anyhow, go back now by I don't know. Just an old guy. It was look like Don't All Worry or the Terry Hopper in 1960. Go back now behind the net, set up now by Morgan Riley, bring the puck around the board. Pinch run out by the Tampa Bay Lightning, but no chance. The puck go outside zone, go to regroup on defensive zone. 10 minutes to go remaining. We are already at the half of the game. It's 2-1 Tampa Bay Lightning. That's what we at. Young Cole went out looking left and right. Young Cole skate to the blind, kick out the puck on the right side. Attacking Tampa, fire puck. Samson make a save no with a glove. Samson up, hold the puck a little bit longer. We're going to reset on the right side, left side. Samson up. That's great. Another TV timeout, guys. That's what we at tonight. We'll see what happened here. Go that. Senska is in the house. Senska, welcome back in the house. And up top, cook the food at the gel usually. Ça va bien, merci. No lunch coming up. It's Friday. Tomorrow is a takeout day. Here we go. Congratulations, look about that. The happy hour. While Artie said, who is worse in their own zone, Ross, pork chop and applesauce. Here we go. Coach is just going to win tonight. I don't see that, Dan. But for me, at the beginning of the playoff, the Jet can win the series. It was all because of Alibak. Alibak have a good series, but Alibak did not steal any game yet, in my opinion. So if the Jet want to play the next game, has to be now for Connor Alibak. Alibak need now to steal one game. He need to make that save tonight to keep live to the Winnipeg Jet. Have to be with Alibak tonight. This is the key for me if they win tonight, Dan. Terry Harper, coach, the man who never won a fight. Look at Austin, you're absolutely right. By the way, it's because of Terry Harper, guys. We have they split the penalty box. In the old hockey time, guys, they have only one penalty box. So the play was sit together, split, but not separate bench. And one time they have a big fight with Terry Harper and Kirby Doc. Kirk. Oh my God, I cannot remember his last name. Anyhow, after that fight, everything happening again in the penalty box because they were sit together. And at that moment, one team decided to use two penalty box to be sure the players are not together. And after that, and following by Montreal and another team, and then the year after that, every team and the 6 team have a separate penalty box for that problem. So remember, not Gary Dork. Here we go, Gary Dork. Oh my God, that's another one about that one, Ross. The only bad thing about the judge is the right and the bar get one. There are a few going in. John, go back to Toronto Maple Leafs on the right side, run the puck on the board, go back to the board, to opposite board, set up by KERFOOT, by intercept Tampa Bay Lightning, but now lose the puck. Great recovery with Tampa Bay Lightning, by Sergachev, not give a chance to add Sherry to shoot the puck. Now dumping back and behind the net, the Samson out, chasing out by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Toronto intercept the puck, going to get the board to pass the puck. Behind, intercept Tampa Bay Lightning, point back again to Kucherov, throw puck in front of the net, recovering out by Corey Perry. Guys, the first time I mentioned Corey Perry tonight, Corey Perry, not on the, I don't know what's going on with Corey Perry, guys. Anyhow, go back behind the net, set up that point, try to get a puck, no chance, recovery by Giordano. Oh my God! Oh my God! KERFOOT send the puck in the stand, guys. A dead penalty. Oh my God! You can see the eyes of Shadow Cave, the head of KERFOOT. Wow! 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 Penalty guy for KERFOOT. You're welcome, Dan. Ali Kottenbach, look like for Coach. Coach, I remember sitting in the same box after penalty with the other players. I was showing, remember, Josh Bell Arena. So many fights happening there. Here we go. Something like that. Look like for no, you're right about this. What a game tonight. Real deal is in the house. Wow, guys, Can the Tampa Bay capitalize on that power play, guys? The people will talk about this tomorrow about KERFOOT. Anyhow, we'll go back behind the net. We have a nice scene for the Tampa Bay Lightning with 8:41 to go remaining, guys. 19 shot versus 41. Going to get the update. 1:42 to go on the power play for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Then the game by the number 15. Just send the puck on his cousin. Sit and the stand. Can the Tampa Bay Lightning come back at home? When you face up, when you puck behind the net, thanks for being with us tonight. Don't forget tomorrow night, we are back. Game number 6, Toronto, Boston, and Florida Panthers. Anyhow, Toronto intercept the puck, going to return the puck behind Vasilevsky, set up by Edmund, back to Kucherov. Kucherov hold the puck now, draw the puck back to Brandon Point, skating out into the zone, kick out the puck now to Stamkos, when the puck on the board to Kucherov, to the board, back to Brandon Point or Killon, intercept Toronto Maple Leaf. Now we have battle behind the net with Kucherov, putting the puck in front of the net, no chance, and Toronto intercept the puck, icing the puck to Vasilevsky, going to recovery with 1 minute to go remaining on the power play, and we have 8 minutes at the period. Go back now by Edmund. 2-1 Toronto for Tampa Bay Lightning. Eisenman was the goal for the Tampa to take the lead 2-1. After a very bad play by Samsonov, go back around the board. Intercept now by Toronto. And Ren O'Reilly lobbed the puck again back behind Vasilevsky, chasing now. And Vasilevsky intercept the puck. Go back to Edmund, chasing out by David Cam. Edmund pointing the puck to the board. Intercept by Marner. Marner passes the ball back door. They will make up. Should the puck tip. No chance for the Toronto. Recovery by Marner. Return the puck again for McCabe. Turn around. And the puck bouncing back. And Marner intercept the puck. Great play by Marner. Pass the puck to McCabe. To Cap. Cap to Marner. Marner turn around. Marner quick control the puck. Marner on the back end. Should the puck intercept by Nellan. I don't know it was. Anyway, 17 seconds to go remaining. And they go back at the hand. Vasilevsky. Tampa struggled to set up one more push. Nick Paul at the red line. Nick Paul on offensive zone. Contre the puck. Ran the puck on the board to opposite side in front of Atchery. Intercept the puck. Lob the puck in the zone by Atchery. Atchery lobbed the puck, but we have go back on defensive zone. Evan Strang, 0 shot for the last power play for the Tampa Bay Lightning. It was the second of the game. Go back on the side, kick out the puck, intercept now by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Hold the puck to McCann, pass the puck DD, set up now by Morgan Riley. Tip for the Tampa Bay Lightning, for the Toronto, but not good enough. Going to have icing for the Toronto, going to reset on the left side of Samsonov. Great, good. You're absolutely about this shot on the target to period. Toronto, how much? Toronto are their shot is right now is 15 and 14 Toronto and 19 the shot on the net. Coach, who is more valuable at the Montreal Canadiens, Cole Caulfield or Jeff Gordon? Cole Caulfield. A terrible power play on that one. You're absolutely right about this. Ross, 0 goal. In my opinion, I would be Cole Caulfield. Why? Because Cole Caulfield scored 40 goals per year. If he continues doing the same way he did last season. Jeff Gordon experience-wise is good, but I think the management, guys, is more team concept versus one specific player. For the Montreal Canadiens, the best between both of them, I would say to you, Cole Caulfield is more is better valuable in my opinion. Now we have broken Matthews. Nice stop the puck back on the bench with some kind of pain. Go back to Kucherov, lose the puck last second. Toronto going to try to get the puck around. Intercept by Stamkos. Give the puck now to Tavares. Leave the puck now to Luciano. Pass the puck to the side. Throw the puck to Tavares. Attacking now. Tavares on the side. Vasilevsky is coming around. Shoot the puck. Oh, great play by Tavares, but cannot score that one, unfortunately. We should trade Gallagher for KERFOOT. Left, big contract. Luc Lafortune. Right, please. We have a TV timeout. Here we go, my friend, from Facebook. Very true. I don't know. I think right here, it does not show up at the. It does not show up on the Facebook. I'm not sure. Feel like the Leafs are coming on William McClary. Prefer the score been tied. Tampa won't be able to relax. François. Coach, the Lightning, Sébastien. Welcome back. The Lightning will win possible there. They're looking good so far. VCC looking great, by the way. I think Gordon is more valuable because he is a more influential. Caulfield can be replaced easier to Gordon. I would be reversed for you guys because Caulfield score 40 goals per year. Not many players can score 40 goals in NHL rid off. And Gordon is not much. He just run the show with Ken Hughes. So his experience in the past bring something on the table. But you can get, example, like you can get Traveling, you can get Brian Burke, you can get any other GM could be a spot of Jeff Gordon. But how many people can score 40 goals in NHL? That's might be my question to you. Right, 2 period to run on the target. Right, 2 period, Toronto shot on the target. Yes, it's right there on the screen. 14 shot, buddy. I don't know what to tell you more. They are right there. 1-0, Pierre Martin. Yes, anything is possible. Is go to game 6-7. Absolutely right about that, Sebastian. We're going to wait for the backdrop a little bit. 6 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this second period. The Devils winning 1-0, by the way, during the second period. You're welcome, my friend. Now the people step up. Can the Toronto tie game before the end of this period? We'll be interested. Nylander back on the ice. Matthew Nice with some campaign. Matthews back, of course, on the ice too. Nylander play with Matthews and Marner, possible. Or Chuck Rock. Here we go. Marner play with Tavares now. Go back now. The Tampa Bay win the face-off. Go back to Cirelli. Drive the puck back. Go back around the bench of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Don't play puck chasé par Luciano with Cirelli et Angel. Go back around to Kellan. Try puck outside. Kellan pass the puck to Perpix. So Reddish shoot the puck. Black shot by Sanson. No rebound. We have it look like a wall in front of the net with Luke Shine and Matthews. Leave should hit more. Luke Leverton. Thanks so much for everybody be a part of the show. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like if you don't mind. That'd be great. 2-1 Tampa Bay Lightning, guys. We are a little bit over 5 minutes to go remaining on the second period. And then the Devils still winning 1-0 against the Rangers. Can the Devils win the game, another game straight, number 3 for them? Face off now on the left side of Samsonov. Cirelli. And now we remove the center of the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's going to be back by Lafferty and from David Camp. The 4-line for the Toronto is on the ice, winning by Lafferty, recovered by the Tampa, try pocket, a hit pinch by Edmond, go back by David Camp, go back to the blind side, Cirelli shoot the puck, black shot by Samsonov, go back to Luke Shine, put the puck in front, Edmond intercept the puck, go back to David Camp, return the puck behind the net, Luke Shine, pressure by Brendan Agel, in front of Luke Shine, Luke Shine go DDD, go back now to Morgan Riley, skating to the red line, keep the puck now in front of the bench for Toronto, attaqué by the Toronto Maple Leafs, go around, and go back to Edmond, lead the puck to opposite side, pinch by the Tampa Bay Lightning, by the Toronto at the blind. Lafferty keep the puck there, back on the back end, intercept now by David Kemp. Don't play puck, Perry intercept the puck, go back with Belmar. 4-line for the Tampa Bay Lightning now. Perry pass the puck to Belmar, the red line, lob the puck behind Samsonov, chasing now. Samson intercept the puck, give the puck now to Brody, and for the Belmar, return the puck to opposite corner to McCabe. Pressure now by Kucherov, McCabe won the battle. Go back now to Marner to the red line. Now skating with the puck. Now Marner looking out. Hold the puck a bit longer. Drive the puck back to the Brody. Return the puck behind the net to Marner. And now intercept in front of the net. And then Tampa Bay get out of the zone. Now Kucherov's coming. Kucherov hold the puck. Bring the puck to Stenko. Stenko the point. Point fire puck. He hit the post. Rebound. Go Toronto. Get out of the zone. Wow. That point just hit the post. The Devils take the lead, guys. 2-0 against the Rangers. They hit that late. Should shoot more like the Fortune. Go back now on the other side, behind the net. Go back on the opposite corner. 2-0 the Devils, guys. Again, the Rangers, very bad news. 21 shot for the Devils. 22 shot for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Turn around right there. Kucherov hold the puck. Shoot the puck. Hit the stick of the Brody behind the net. Recovered by Stenko. Stenko's control the puck now. Change the direction. Stenko's back to Kucherov on the left side. Fire puck. Sanson make a say rebound to the left side. Recovered by Nick Paul. Nick Paul now on the back end. Bring it by the blind. Now go back to to Sergachev sur le puck, recovery par Toronto, pressure by Tampa Bay Lightning. Finally, the puck outside. No, keep the zone. Go back to Samsonov. Samson intercepts the puck in front of Nick Paul. We're going to recovery at 3:13 to go remaining, guys. The New Jersey guys take the lead 2-0 on the power play goal on that one over there. Go back in front of net. Goal by tip Eric Ola. And Devils take the lead over the New York Rangers. Unbelievable story right now for the young team at the Arena of New Jersey. 2-0 against the Rangers. Unbelievable turnover. With the Russian goalie. What's with all the Russian goalie? Referee missed that one on Marner. William. 2-0. Octavio. Yes, for sure. William almost cost a goal. G. Walker come to quit play. Wait, here you go. Go back now behind the net. Toronto try puck around the board in front of the bench. Recovery by Tampa Bay. Go back to Azeman. Now battle at the red line. And intercept now by the Tampa. Loud the puck behind Samsonov. We have 3 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this second period. Colton is on the ice for the Tampa Bay Lightning. And Camp bring the puck behind. Go back all the way back behind the goaltender. We have a nice scene. Toronto have a really not a great period, guys. But again, this is period number 14. That's what we are. How many period Tampa and Toronto dominate in this series? Not many. 4? Right? So, 2-1 Tampa Bay. That's, the series 3-1, guys, at the end of the day should be 2-2. It's more tie the series what it looked like at the outcome. And that's the reason why it's only 2-1. That's the reason why Tampa Bay is still in the game. That's the reason possible they have a game number 6 and maybe game number 7. But Toronto have to step up now. Toronto right now, they're still in the game. It's only 2-1. You play home. But you have to get now. Step up. And we need players. They need players. They need their core. Matthew Nice now leave the building, guys. Nice going to the locker room. Maybe Michael Bonding, game number 6. If we have game number 6. Thanks so much, Jose. Go Devils, Sensiga. It was a... Here we go. Go back now in front of the bench. Go back to the defense. LUCIANO, return the puck neutral zone. Recovery for Tampa Bay Lightning. Go back at DD. Set up now to Sergachev. Sergachev vient the puck on the board. Intercept by Toronto. Nice. Went to the locker room. You're absolutely right about that. Go back to the side. Shoot the puck. Nylander. Recovery the blind. Go throw the puck to Morgan Riley. Putting puck behind the net to Nylander. Nylander looking now. Throw the puck around. Tampa Bay put some pressure. The puck slowly back onto the side. LUCIANO hold the puck more. Shoot the puck. This is a make a rebound. On the other side. Toronto can capitalize on that one. Wesley make a big save. Recovery from Nylander. And find the net. A killer and intercept the puck and lob the puck into the zone. What a great opportunity for the Toronto. That's what they're looking for. A turnover per Tampa and capitalize to tie the game 2-2 and go back on the third period with a square goal. But again, they cannot figure out this after a mistake by Agel, I believe. And go back again. Agel missed that puck over there. Wow. LUCIANO shoot the puck tip in front of KERFOOT. And Nylander cannot take the rebound on the right side of Vasilevsky. Agel was not aware about anything about that one over there. Looked like it was tired. What Shankrock, I believe. It was not KERFOOT. Anyhow, first off, look like we lose at Winnipeg, but Edmonton might advise to Canadian team his next one would be nicer. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Go back now behind the net of Edmond. Control the puck with Ryan O'Reilly. Pass the puck to Perpix. Hit the puck. Manor, I believe, recovery now on the other side by Tavares. Tavares right now try to keep the puck in the zone. The puck slow back and then probably going to get out of the zone. Back to Manor. Manor right now in front of the O'Reilly. O'Reilly pass the puck to the Brody. Brody now at the blind. Pass the puck tip by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Ryan O'Reilly hold the puck now. Change the direction. Bring it back to Brody. Brody hold the puck. Go back and behind on the right side. Back again to McCabe. McCabe return the puck behind the net. O'Reilly. O'Reilly behind the net. Battle now. Bring it back to the board to Brody. Brody battle now. Go back to O'Reilly. Back again. And Tampa Bay going to recover the puck. 1 minute to go remaining in the second period. Still 2-1. Now you have no stick by Brody. And the recovery now by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Justin Hall in front of Belmar. Win puck on, dumping par de Toronto Maple Leafs, intercept par Corey Perry. Perry at the red line, grab the puck behind the net of the Samsonov, intercept by goaltender, pass the puck to the right side. Giordano leaves the puck to Perry. Perry return to Belmar. But on the left side of Samsonov, we have Maroon, we have Belmar and Perry. Now, holding the puck all the way. We have 6 players in the corner, guys. The puck is between everybody. We have 30 seconds to go. The puck not going nowhere. But we have some pushing left and right. The referee scream, move, 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 move. Finally, the puck get out of the zone. Exactly. They heard my voice, and they move out. Toronto bring the puck to the side, the opposite corner. And now go behind Wyszynski. And the first one they get is Sergachev. 10 seconds to go remaining, guys. You go DD. Set up now on the left side. Don't play puck on the right side of the Simpson out. Play a puck is going to be the end of Maroon hit suddenly on that one. Toronto Maple Leafs. We have now Maroon and from that one. And now we have everybody right away back. Maroon go back around. And Maroon go get a penalty on that one over there. Wow. Again, Giordano in the back. Giordano shaky went out on the eyes. It looks like he lost his breath. And Maroon all the way back out. Now Maroon does not understand this penalty over on that one. Giordano now shaky. And you can see the back over there. Giordano was not expect this. Wow. With about 3 seconds to go, Giordano, you can see 240 pounds in the back of Giordano has not. He hit the face on the side of the face by Maroon. I think Giordano was not expect that one over there. Go back to the locker room. And now Maroon does not get that understand about that. Yep, 30 hit. Maroon going from Luc Leverson. Guess who scored for New Jersey Tampa? Your all-the-time player goes on. André Palat, François. Out is an elbowing or a hit from behind. 5 minutes and 10 to injury. Ross. Shuttle key went out. Really interesting about that. Look like the theatric by Maroon. Keep looking for a 5. William, yeah, 5 minutes and 10 to injury. Anyhow, we have only 1 goal in the second period. Aziman scored his first goal of the playoff for him at 4:24. Assisted by Bocosian and Cole. And that gave the lead for the Tampa Bay Lightning 2-1. Again, the Toronto Maple Leafs. That's the way we finished the second period, guys. A little bit of controversy. 24 shot, by the way, by the Tampa Bay Lightning versus 16 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Wow. 0-2 power play for the Tampa Bay Lightning, by the way. Jose, 2 minutes, that's it. I think that's what we got, Jose. We're going to go now to the game between the New Jersey and the New York Rangers. Guys, unbelievable, guys. The Devils winning right now 2-0 again, the New York Rangers with 11:32 goals to remaining on this period. With them, look, that's what happened when the referee don't set the rules at the beginning of the game. It's become a buffer for dirty hits. For me, it was not necessary to hit Giordano. You have 4 seconds to go, maybe 2 seconds to go, and Giordano was expect nothing, that level. Unfortunately, the side of the face of Giordano hit the board. That's what the reason happening. I think Giordano did not protect himself. You always ask the player to protect themselves, and I think it was just surprise at Giordano on that one. Coach, what is the score for the Rangers series? 2-2 after 4 games. Jose, and now is the Devils lead 2-0 on that game. With the half of the game right now, we just crossed the half of the game. The speed of the Devils are unbelievable. That was stupid by Maroon. Yeah, that's the problem with that part. It's just like, you don't expect that anymore. Look like the Devil is quite Schmidt are emerging as the dark horse. So you're absolutely right, wise. But do you think the Devils was the underdog, was the dark horse? I think the Devil, we don't give enough credit. They did over 100 points. They battled until to the last 2 games against the Hurricane to win the Metropolitan. I think you're welcome, Jose. $5,000 is a lot of pie tie here in Thailand. All right, guys, I'm going to go to TV timeout here. I did not do a TV timeout earlier. It's the time for my watermelon timeout. Watermelon is very important for me. So don't go nowhere. Stay with me, and I will be see you shortly.
You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royalty? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. I was just another guy. I thought I knew, but I guess love is blind. 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. You just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day.
Here we go. We are back. Wise, yes, watermelon. There was still a few. In case we go over time. Then we're going to eat my kebab. Kebab is chicken after the game. That ref are terrible. Then they will have a pause of the game. Corbett, old school, go to there, and I love it. Pierre Martin is doing well. Corbett is doing great since the beginning of the playoff. Thanks so much for all the live we got tonight, guys. We appreciate a lot. Don't forget, we'll be back tomorrow night for the game between the Boston Bruins and the Panthers tomorrow night, game number 6. Nice look, hurt. Yes, in our tap. He left for the locker room. Patrick Kane power play for the Rangers, guys. With 7:41 to go remaining. Fire puck, Panarin missed the puck completely. Back to Panarin. Panarin's coming out to the top circle. Panarin hold the puck. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Missed the net. Recovered by Kane. Kane return the puck behind the net. Chasing now. By the Devils. Find a way to get the puck to now. Recovered by Panarin. Putting it back to Adam Fox. Fox out of the blind. Hold the puck more. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Black shot again with Devils. Rangers possible. Panicking a little bit. And we'll be interesting now. The Devils coming back. Hold the puck now in front of the bench, in front of Sergachev. Just again, read the puck around the board, back to Panarin. Panarin hold the puck now, draw the puck back, Fox. Fox hold the puck blind. Fox kick out the puck to Zibanejad. Back to Fox. Fox to the blind, back to Kane. Set up now power play again for the New York Rangers. Now Kane to Fox. Fox to Panarin. Panarin now to Fox. Fox looking now. Fox hold the puck back again to Kane. 53 seconds to go on the back door to Panarin. Panarin in the goal line. Go back to Zibanejad. Zibanejad to Fox. Fox on it to Zibanejad. Tip in front of net. Go back to Kane. Kane bring the puck again to Fox. Attacking now. Fox bring the puck to Panarin. Turn around for the Devils. It's come back 2 versus 1. Now on the other side, 2-1 for the Devils. Hold the puck in the back door for a puck and a goal. A game where we go on the power play. And this game, guy, is over. Dawson Mercer score. 3-0 the Devils. What a bad play by Adam Fox at the line. The Rangers guys, how can you give a goal on the power play? Wow, this is shocking to see the Rangers fall apart like that. I put the Rangers all the way to the final. Look, I look bad right now about my bracket. My bracket is over. Here we go. Eric Ola, great pass to Dawson Mercer. And that way, over the right shoulder of Chesterkin. Whatever you are, the goaltender, like Chesterkin in this game, guys, is 3-0. Wow, love the pressure, man, for the Windsor. Yeah, for Saint-Sika. Not easy, Jose. Do you get there? 3-0. Palat, disciple for François Pitre. Wow. Going to see the doctor next week. And on top, awesome. Jose give us some update. We miss you, buddy. We're really proud of you. I know it's not easy, but don't give up, Jose. You're going to be right. One day at a time. Jose Duarte, guys. Great moderator of the Hockey Nation Show. We miss him to be with us every single day. Big supporter of the Hockey Nation. Gerald Gallant, worry behind the bench. 18-second guy power play for the Rangers, but the puck is on the defensive zone. Unbelievable. The Devils win the face-off. Nothing goes on the right way for the Rangers. The panic is at the Madison Square Garden for game number 6. Again, most of the series, guys, are going to be at least almost 5, 6, 7 game minimum. Yeah, that's crazy when you think about that. Still the puck behind the net again by Trouba, by the Devils, attacking out 2 versus 1. Go back in front behind of the. Go back. The Rangers out. Danger, I'm the best goalie in this playoff. Grobauer or own my beer. François Pitre. Can the tonight the Lightnings and the Jet face elimination. But tomorrow night, guys, game number 6 Islanders, game number 6 Panthers, game number 6 Minnesota, and game number 6 Kraken. How many of them are going to be game number 7? Remember, guys, the last 17 game and NHL playoff, 14 W came for the home road from the road team. 14 and 3 in the last 17 game in NHL playoff came for the visitor team. So can the Tampa Bay win that game? But now look like the Rangers are on the road and they're not winning right now. My back is 90%. Jose, look at the friend, but I'm better now que the last 5 years. So awesome. You're welcome, Jose. Lake asked to do something to stabilize the ref. Great point about this, Robert. Enough talk about this earlier. I don't have no answer about, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. For me, it's always going to be that way. Is if something happens, they don't see it. Somehow, somewhere can have a ref somewhere in the building, and example, ice sicking, ice sick, right? Or a daily game. They said, a daily game. You send the puck out of the play, and then you don't know if they touch the board or they touch the stick or anything like that. Now they regroup all four together. They discuss. They don't sure. Why not to have someone around? I don't know. In the building or from Toronto, have all the camera angle, and the ref missed something. Boss the ref, I don't know. Just tell them, hey, you missed an ice stick in the corner. What we want is to be sure the game is refereed properly. But when it's going to be always a decision by the referee, and they have many referee and they don't think the same way and they don't see the same way, it's going to be always not a perfect call at the end of the night. It is what it is. Gary Cournoyer is in the house. Welcome back, Gary. Thanks to be with us. Long day for you, for sure. Toronto need to take advantage of the power play at the start of the third period. Pierre Martin, you're absolutely right about this. Sogan getting better game after game. Not a good news for the Carolina. François Pitre. Yes. C'est ça, just all one. Wow. Great idea to ref understand. Coach, do you want to look at an shot online? They are fixing it. Internet shut down. Yeah, I just see the score right now, RG. At least the old days, there was an exercise, one referee, Ross. Just call it, that's it. Yeah, but look, it's not easy. The game is faster, better, stronger. Players, it's the angle they are. They took to them now to see what they see before in the past. But, we're still missing Kerry, Fraser, and Bruce Hood. Wow, the referee. Yeah, the referee's called Bob Myers, too. Gary Fraser. Schmidt is a great goaltender. He performed well right now. Pierre Martin, we'll see what he's going to do that in the future. But yes, so far it's looking good. The third period going to restart, guys. Going to set up the third period. Can the Toronto Maple Leafs restart, tie the game 2-2? then they can get the W. Will be interesting if it's possible or not. You think that that Gary Ferguson care what the other referee thought? No, he called it. Look, Gary Fraser, the man with hair. Samsonov tried to keep the Toronto in the game for the third period, and then you have Vasilevsky. Don't give a lot just so far. And we hit the post at some point. Garrett was worried about his hair, Ross. Yeah, it was. Some kind of security around Maroon. Matthew Nice is back on the bench, so that's a good news. Face off now on the neutral zone. Power play for the Toronto Maple Leafs. 2 minutes for Pat Maroon. We're going to restart now. Back to Roddy. Roddy pass the puck now to Matthews. Matthews skating with the puck. Matthews to the blind. Matthews to the red line. Kick to Manor. Kick out the puck to the side to Tavares. Oh, Roddy. Already hold the puck on the back door. It's just a tempo with that name. It's now it's coming back by Agel. 1 versus 1. Agel hold the puck now. Should the puck back in. Samson make a save. Back to Manor. Return puck to Morgan Roddy. Here we go. Go back to Marley. Riley drive the puck now to Manor. Manor skating with pucks coming to the blind. We have 4 players waiting now for the tempo with that name. Manor kick out the puck now to Riley. Riley bring puck to blind to Riley. Riley back to Tavares. Tavares now use the board. Now Tavares bring the puck around the net. Should the puck so he's make a save. Rebound to the side. Let's get make a save. Rebound it again. And then side Tavares. The puck bouncing back at the right side. The tempo be resist on the push of the tempo. That possible breakaway puck kill on. Cannot take it now. Shoot the puck. Doesn't make a save. Recovery puck kill on. Cannot steal the puck all the way back. You're going to turn around. Back at the back. Shoot the puck. Doesn't make a save. Rebound to the left side. Another save pass to Samson now. Both teams coming off the left side. Reda steal the puck here for the third time. Go back at the back door. Intercept by Raleigh. Everything coming down. Go back to now to Morgan Riley. 40 seconds to go remaining, guys. The Tavares, the Matthews, the Manor, the O'Reilly got those chances, but he cannot capitalize. And now Manor bring puck behind the net. That's up by Radish. Radish pass the puck to corner, back to Manor. Now Manor try to get steal the puck, and now battle on the left side with Vasilevsky, and they go back in front of the net. And Tampa Bay steal the puck by Cirelli. Cirelli to the blue line. Cirelli to the red line. Cirelli stickling the puck. Go back now on the right side. 2-1 for the Tampa Bay line. Shoot the puck. Sansa make a save. Rebound. Go back now by John Tavares. Hold the puck more. We have 16 seconds to go remaining, guys. The power play that Toronto did not work. We have more shots from the Devils, from the Tampa Bay Lightning versus the shot for the Toronto on during that power play, guys. Unbelievable. The Toronto did not capitalize on the power play they got at the beginning. That would be shown to delay the game. But we never know. It's not over yet. About that, go Pierre Martin. Duguay was pretty, yeah. I make river at the on my 12 after half game. He referred his head was perfect. Go back now outside the zone. Recovery by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Down the puck at the left side. Vasilevsky chasing out by Lafferty. By Nick Paul over there. Lafferty ran the puck on the board. Intercept now by Sergachev. Chasing by David Camp. Recovery D reverse. Go back now to Radish. Radish use the board. Pass the puck now in the zone. The puck bouncing back to Roddy. Roddy going to recovery. Pass the puck to Ashton Reese. Lob the puck behind at the right side of Vasilevsky. Intercept now. Go back to Edmund. Edmund out. Hold the puck a little bit more. Return the puck to Radish. Radish now the blinds coming to the red line. No. Change the direction. Pass the puck to Kisharov. Lob the puck to the left side of the Samsonov. Lead the puck now to Morgan Roddy. Roddy skating on the puck. Roddy now on the puck to Ashton Reese. Reese at the wrist line. An offensive zone. Reese hold the puck on the back end. Bring the puck and go puck all the play, guys. Not very good play. I'm going to reset now. On the defense, sorry about that. And I tap, no doubt, Gary. 3-0 Devils, guys, and 2-1 Lightnings. That's because Fraser used the creation formula like Richard did in our tap. Face off on the left side of Vasilevsky. Winning by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Go back to Edmund. Edmund hold the puck more. Don't play the puck in the zone. The puck bouncing back, all the way back behind Samsonov. Recovery by the goaltender. Decides to jump diving on the puck. I don't know. Miscommunication between him and the defenseman of the McCabe. Go to reset now on the left side. That's happening. Pretty big goalie. That Schmidt. Yep, sorry. Vasilevsky, that's fun tonight. What great point wise, Mr. Stu Piazzo in the house. Welcome back, Stu. Now don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If your last chance Toronto, if you don't, and the next chance will be 50-50. Go back now on the left side. Intercept now by Corey Perry, bring it back behind the net. Recovery by Maroon. Return it by Dublin. Set up now by per picks, the puck jumping over, go back slowly back to Vasilevsky, pass the puck now to Edmund, back to per picks, long stretch pass to Perry, tip the puck to Maroon, intercept by Giordano, pass again to Belmont, pass the puck to per picks, intercept by Giordano, the puck go and Vasilevsky, intercept the puck, leave the puck now to the Tampa Bay Lightning, and return the puck to the Toronto. Both teams exchange the puck right now. Unfortunately, for the last minute, let's go back to Sergachev, pass the puck now to Cirelli, attacking now the left side, kick out to Killorn. Don't play puck for himself for Cirelli, behind the net, hit by Justin Hall. Go back to Killorn, win the puck to blind, back to Reddish, to Killorn again. Now Killorn control the puck now, go back on the blind, return the puck to the back end, the corner, intercept by Justin Hall in front of Cirelli, but Cirelli still the puck. Cirelli bring the puck to Reddish, but Toronto get out of the zone with the puck, go back to Matthews. Matthews attacking on the right side, Matthews hold the puck more, bring the puck around the board. Now bring the puck to the side, a battle with a per picks by Angel. Angel still the puck now, return the puck behind the net to Sergachev. Sergachev looking now, hold the puck a bit longer, pass the puck to Reddish, pass the puck to the board, don't play the puck, intercept now by Rogan Riley, turn around, lose his edge, but pass the puck in the zone, back to Manor. Manor battle now, don't play the puck left side of the right side Vasilevsky, Bocushion recovery, and now return the puck to Toronto. I'm telling you right now, for the last 2 minutes, guys, both teams exchange the puck. Go back to Tavares. There's a puck, or his teammate, but recovery by Bocushion. Bocushion scanning with puck, chasé by Tavares. Bocushion now pass the puck to Kucherov. Pass the puck to right side to Senko. Senko hold the puck more. Senko shoot the puck in front of the net and miss the net completely. Recovered by Toronto. Long stretch pass now. Attacking breaker with Toronto. Manage the puck. Vasilevsky make a big save. Vasilevsky, Rob, Mitch Marner. Wow. What a great pass by the Toronto. All the way back behind the defenseman at the Tampa Bay Lightning. But Marner missed that opportunity at 14 minutes and 50 seconds on breakaway, and Vasilevsky make a big save with a blocker. That was the opportunity of the night tonight. Go back and around the board, and in front of the left side, Samson up, recovering out by Nick Paul, shoot the puck, black shot, the puck intercept now by the goaltender, and Mitch Marner on breakaway. Cannot capitalize on that one over there. And what a great pass, and then Marner shoot the puck and the blocker of the Vasilevsky. Wow. Wow, what a save. Vasilevsky is sick. Vasilevsky woke up. Not a good news. Game over. Shutdown for Schmidt and New Jersey. Pierre Martin 3-0. Like no better. Not it up. There we go. That's what we got, guys, with 14-15. 30 shots for the Tampa Bay Lightning and 21 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. What is saved by Vasilevsky, guys? Look like is it? Vasilevsky woke up. Face off neutral zone. By Nick Paul, pass the puck on the other side, attacking now behind the net of the Tampa Bay Lightning. The puck will go all the play out of the play, I believe it. Go to reset now on the left side. One more game tonight, guys. The game number 3 between the Golden Knight and the Jet. The Knights holds the Jets. Game number 5 between both teams. Game is going to start at 10 o'clock, just after the end of this first game. Go back now. Is a man by the picture the puck. Black shot by Samsonov. Recovery by Toronto. Get out of the zone. attacking now at Cherry, dumping the puck on the side. Already get the puck again with Edmund. Battle now behind the net and go back to Edmund to perfect. Pinch run up at Toronto and Palais by Giordano, running puck behind the net, holding the puck left side. Oh, we have no call on that one over there behind the net. We have a battle with 4 players already with Ed Sherry. And definitely Nick Pod, try puck outside the zone. Toronto intercept the puck, go back now. The Tampa finally get the puck outside the zone. No, the puck stuck right there. Great play by Giordano, guys. The battle now with the puck. Giordano now on the left corner, battle with Nick Paul. Intercept the Tampa Bay Lightning. They're going to get out of the zone finally. And go back now to Angel. Angel hold the puck blind. Angel hold the puck, pass the puck back door. Attacking by Edmund. Shoot the puck. Samson make a save. Rebound to the left side. Go back by net by Nylander. Nylander scanning with puck. Turn around. Change the direction in front of the Killorn. Pass the puck to Justin Hall. Long stretch pass to Matthew. Matthew attacking now. Matthew on the right side of the ski. Matthew shoot the puck. Miss the net. Go back at the blind. Intercept by Toronto. Along the puck behind the net to opposite corner. Second shot. Find a way to get puck to opposite side. And now to try the puck outside the zone, but it Tampa Bay Lightning to race on defensive zone, but win by McCabe. McCabe went out with the puck, trying the puck in the zone, tip on up at Toronto Maple Leaf, pass the puck behind the net, chasing by McCabe. McCabe went out, ball the puck on the left side with Sergachev, lead the puck to Kisharov. Kisharov now hold the puck a little bit longer and wait to have new players coming for both teams. Sergachev, Veseski, 12:20 to go remaining. Ouch, grab expert. The Rangers are free falling. Ouch, my God, Timber is a pro. Holding. William. Veseski, just a second, quick. I cannot help myself from admiring their play off. Here we go. Go back now to Matthew Knight. Back to Tavares. And showing the net. Versus get to the rebound on the left side. Matthew cannot capitalize and get out by Kisharov. He's coming to the red line. Kisharov at the blue line. Hold the puck now. Waiting for the pack at the back door. Fire the puck. Plastenko. Samsonov make a save. No rebound. We'll go to a set now on the left side of the Samsonov. But Matthew Knight having an opportunity right there to capitalize on the rebound. He missed that one over there. We have a TV time. Oh, guys, don't go nowhere. Well said, Francois. I was on the same boat. I took the Rangers in 7 games. But look like the Rangers are looking face to elimination. Game number 6. Next game at the Madison Square Garden. Schmidt is the Ranger head right now. William McClary, you're absolutely right about this. Thanks so much for all the live we got tonight on the great Thursday night, April 27, 2023. We'll be back tomorrow night between the Rangers and the Rangers, between the Panthers and the Boston Bruins. Bruins travel today. Again, music make me happy. Here we go. That's what we like. Giambibo. Ouais, Giambibo. Let's see Giambibo with Luciano.
Ah, c'est trippant, ça me fait tripper. Je me pense au Centre Bell, parce que c'est les mêmes instruments, puis je sais que le monde t'apprête des mains au bout.
Here we go.
Go, Habs, go!
Let's go. Mitch Marner missed a breakaway, guys, earlier. The Rangers get bounced. The first one would be Ed Roll. What happening after that would be the Devils possible. Imagine the Islanders beat Carolina and the Devils beat the Rangers. Islanders, Devils. Wow. Yeah, if they win tonight, still there would be 3-2, but still not over yet. Rangers look like the same road as the Panthers. They won all in. You're absolutely great point about this. Look, talking about the Panthers last season. They get Tarasenko, Motti, and Kane. Tampa Bay going to recover the puck. We have 11:24 to go remaining on the third period. Don't play puck behind Samsonov, chasé par Maroon. Intercept par Giordano. Là, the puck neutral zone. The puck bouncing back all the way to Sergachev in front of Vasilevsky. Don't play puck by Tampa Bay around Samsonov. Go back around by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Keep the puck in the zone. Pinch by Nick Paul. The puck stuck right there with Colton, but finally Toronto is going to get out of the zone. Now don't play puck on the left side. Vasilevsky, no icing. First one to get there is Azeman. Bring the puck on the board. Intercept at O'Reilly. Puck in the blind. Set up now by Toronto. Go back to the Kerfoot. Kerfoot battle now. Kerfoot at the back end. Bring the puck behind the net. Chase it by Terry O'Reilly. Ryan O'Reilly. Now battle by Cherry. Pass the puck to to the left side, Kerfoot by the puck to McKim. Should puck tip and find net, no chance. Go back on the left corner. Tampa Bay going to get out of the zone by Leon Cole. Don't pin the puck on the left side, Samsonov. And new plus coming for John Cooper. 10:22 to go. We're almost at the half of the third period. There's going to be remaining 10 minutes. Should the puck by Chakrak. Vasilevsky make an easy save. No rebound. With 10:14 to go remaining, guys, on this period. It's over for the Rangers. My bracket not looking good. I don't have Seattle Kraken. I don't have the Devils. Matthews now on the right side of Vasilevsky. When the face-off, go back to Riley. Riley now all on the board. Point for net. That tip, no chance. The Tampa is going to find a way to get a puck. The puck neutral zone. The puck long side to Killon. Killon down the puck behind Samsonov. Chasing out by Luciano. Return the puck D reverse. Go back to Riley. Pass the puck to the board. Pinch by the Toronto, by the Tampa Bay Lightning. The puck go outside the zone. Go back in neutral zone. Battle now. And Morgan Riley going to find a way back to Shine. Shine now control the puck. Change the direction. Go back behind the goal line and reset the breakout. Like shine the blind, like shine the red line, like shine out down the puck all the way behind Vasilevsky. Intercept the puck, play the puck now. Vasilevsky pass the puck to Edmund, bring the puck on the board. Intercept by the Vancouver, by the Tampa Bay. Brendan Point pass the puck to Stamkos. Stamkos with a red line. Red line don't play puck by Stamkos. Behind the goaltender Samsonov. Battle now and find one way to get to Matthews. Matthews pass the puck to Lenander. Pass the puck now to McCabe at the front of the bench of the Toronto. Battle now with Sergachev. Recovered by Chakrak. Chakrak with Kucherov. Finally, Toronto going to regroup all the way back to Matthews. Back to Brody. New plus coming for Shuttle Cave. Brody lobbed the puck behind the net of the Vasilevsky. Leave the puck to Maroon. Maroon pass the puck to Perpix, I believe. Intercept by Toronto. Go back now per Manor. Manor battle now on with Balmar. And Manor recovered puck. Fire puck Tavares. Black shot by the goaltender. But go back to Toronto. Tavares to the wall. Tavares control the puck. Tavares now hold the puck a little bit longer. Tavares now try to get stick and glue the puck. Finally, the puck outside the zone going to go with Brody. Pass the puck to Tavares again. Tavares try to get the puck to News and Nice. Pass the puck to Manor behind the net. Manor cannot keep controlling the puck. And Tampa Edmund down the puck in neutral zone. All the way back and find out Samsonov. Griffon to get as the captain Tavares. A new plus coming for Toronto. Loud the puck is Giordano. Pass the puck now the right side and to control it by Lafferty. Hit by Colton. Recovered behind the net by Bokosian. Loud the puck in neutral zone. Tip went out by Giordano. Finally, Toronto, Tampa Bay don't play puck in Samsonov. First one to get there is Colton. And from net, tip. Intercept on top. And the boy shoot the puck. Hit the boot. And the Tampa Bay Lightning. Nick Paul scored his first goal in the last 26 game, I believe. And the Tampa Bay Lightning, guys, take the lead 3-1. Ouch. Wow. The Tampa Bay Lightning, guys. Wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Hazelman back in the lineup and make some damage tonight about this one there. Samsonov completely. I don't know what Samsonov was doing again. Samsonov was on the left side. Why he move his head like this way? Samsonov goes sideways again. Wow. Bowl just won this game. No comeback for the Leaf tonight, I guarantee. Oops, Steve. I've been sent it for month. The modern day bad news bear will be the Kraken. Since you got yes about that one over there. Now I'm scared, Francois Pitt. Sweet for Rudolph. Rhino running went out, pass the puck in front on the right side of Vasilevsky. And now possible. Now go back to Rhino Roddy, bring it by the blind. Go back to the set up by Morgan Roddy. Shoot the puck, tip in front of net, miss the net completely. Look at Kerfoot. Kerfoot now on the board. Kerfoot looking now. Checks again on the back door. Back to Roddy. Roddy lobbed the puck behind the net of the O'Reilly. Now battle now on the right side of Vasilevsky by Edmund. That was sweet in our tap. I did have Tampa and 7 on my brackets too. Congratulations. Like Rick Bengal said, don't panic, guys. We'll be fine. That's in front of your script. Go back now, Tampa Bay Lightning. Nick Paul battle now with Riley and with Colton. Nick Paul down the puck on the left side. Going to be a recovery on the by the Toronto Maple Leafs. We have some kind of push with Echery and Colton. Actually, try to get back outside the zone. Go back now on the bench. Nick battle now on the left side with Sarah Lee. Go back around the board and don't play the puck all the way back. It's going to be a nice thing, I believe, for the Tampa Bay. And go to reset all the way back on the defensive zone of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Tampa leading by 2 is scary. Toronto might be start to come back. Francois Pitt. See you in game number 6-7, boys. Luciano gave up on that one. Go back now by Nylander. Gain the puck outside the zone. Recovery by the Toronto. Going DD set up now by Morgan Riley. No comeback tonight, Luciano. Think, yeah, I feel the same way, Luciano. Unfortunately for them, a lot of time, Luciano. Don't try reverse psychologique, Luciano. That's what Pitt. It's over, Luciano said. The key behind that, guys, is really it was remember the breakaway with Mitch Marner. That was the key of the game, I believe. Marner scored, guy, 2-2. You had third period, the fans are back and you are back in the game, and now you're sharing. That was shifting the momentum. Vasilevsky make the big save tonight, and that's what's happening. Paul score after 30 goals with no goal. Francois Yacano. Yeah, that's what I said earlier. Hey, coach, how come the Leafs do not use Jack Rock more after 20 goals this year? It goes to the net. We play on the first line now. Ross. So they move him up with Matthews and Nylander. But, you know, they play him on the power play too, unit number 2. No home ice advantage for the Leafs, but yeah, home ice advantage for the Bulls. This is going to go 7 for, I believe, Wise, 5:30 to go remaining. Hey, coach, there we go. It was over last game 2, down by 3 with 10 minutes to go. Leafs won it, 4 goals in the row. Pierre Martin. Franco, Toronto blaming ref. The way the Bulls gave away game 3-4 is never over. Francois Pitt, the key of the game is stop putting the hold on the ice. Vasilevsky is the key for this game. You're absolutely right. We'll see what's happening. Watch out for the rough stuff in about 2 minutes. Luc Lafortune announced that one. Luc, he worked with the weather. You know what I mean? He predicted everything. Samsung get pulled at 18:45. Rudolph said. I must not be. Yeah, he's. At some point, again, number 1, I think Ross, they use him as the third line. Then they bring him back the first line. Send Bonding left anyway. He bring back there. But I think he's a solid hockey player. So he played very well a couple of years with the Nashville Predator, William Ross. Do we see any left lead player taking charge on the bench or try to pop up the team? That's a big fat no for Luciano. You know, at the end of the night, guys, Game number 4 to game number 3, Samsonov make a big difference. Tonight is Valensky make a big difference. And that's the reason guys go that way. I think the goaltender is going to have a better night. Are going to win those games. I'm going to get shocking master on the Surrey Tampa this year at Toronto. All on 4-point shocking champs. Here we go. Wait for the puck start. And 48 minutes, guys, the game start between the Jet and the Golden Knight. 5:28 to go remaining. Tampa Bay sur le puck. Samson make a save. Rebound from the net. Recovered by Nick Paul. Pass the puck to opposite corner. Back again to Edmund. Return puck behind the net. Samsonov. Recovered now by Colton. Colton right now battle with Matthews. Intercepted by Nick Paul. Nick Paul's coming out. Nick Paul on the back end. Sur le puck. Missed the net. Recovered by Toronto. Try puck outside the zone. Puck bouncing back to Marner. Marner pass the puck to opposite in front. Still by Killorn. Killorn's coming with full speed. A hit by Shine. Shine, Killorn, and Paul. Recovery for Toronto going to get out of the zone. Now hold by next Marner behind the goaltender. Both team, here we go. Tampa just better prepare tonight. All the 3 game guys in the phase to elimination, all the 3 teams won their game on the road, by the way. Impressive so far. Go back now around. Dumping the puck by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Dumping on the left side, Vasilevsky. Going to recover by Sergachev. Sergachev, long stretch pass now. All the way behind of the, we have an icing. We're going to get that icing. That will give us, guys, what? What are you talking about, coach? Yes, it is. The final countdown. From Scotiabank and Toronto downtown. With 4 minutes and 21 seconds to go remaining on the third period, the Tampa Bay Lightning 3 and the Toronto Maple Leafs 1. The Toronto Maple Leafs lead the series 3-1. Can they come back or not? That will be the big question for the next 4 minutes. A big fire puck, a black shot on the left side, recovered by Toronto on the right side. Shoot the puck to the left side to Morgan Riley. Riley bring the puck to shoot the puck again, miss the net belly. Puck for the belly, the puck bouncing back in front of the bench of the Tampa. Don't put the puck by Agel. And then net hit the post by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Go back around the board, back to Morgan Riley. And get out the zone. 4 minutes to go remaining. And empty net for the Toronto Maple Leafs. They tried to come back and to at least cut the lead from 2-1. We're now on the left side, controlled by Marner. Marner hold the puck now, pass the puck to the left side. We're coming to push the puck. Let's make a save for the Matthews. No rebound with 3:44 to go remaining on this game. That's what we got so far. 3-1, guys, for the Tampa Bay Lightning. More playoff money for Harold and Howard and the Hell. Francois gave his gun next year. Look la fortune. Mais well, the hell, Rob. Was first for a check. We'll get the pose at either end tough to do with an empty net. William McClary. So somehow a better crowd like God in Game 6. Francois Pitt. That's what we got so far. Don't forget to click on the likes. I appreciate a lot. Harold and the hell. Harold live about 2 blocks from me as a kid at Real Yorker in blood. Oh, wow. That's pretty amazing, William. Now, at the end of the game, guys, the website NHL works. Wow. We're going to give you some update, guys. We have a TV timeout anyway. 37-25, 02-02, 45 face-off for the Tampa Bay, 55 for the Toronto. 43 hit by the Toronto Maple Leafs and 33 by the Tampa Bay Lightning. 7-15. Gave away 19-7. 19 giveaway puck, guys, by the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight. We have 9-20. 9 black shot by the Tampa at 20 by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Here we go. The stats are back in NHL. That William. Pull the goalie, Franco. We have TV timeout. It's not over. And go back now by Manor. And then face off now on the right side of the O'Reilly. Left side, recovery by Matthew. Pass the puck to the line. Set up to Riley. Back to Manor. Fire puck. Block again to Nano. Shoot puck the back door. Recovery by Manor. Manor fire puck. Flick in front of rebound. Hit it! Austin Matthews score, guys. I believe it's now 3-2 for the Tampa Bay Lightning. It's not over yet. Matthews score is 4 of the season, a playoff, assist by Tavares and Marner. The Toronto are back, guys. It's 3-2. Only one goal, a rebound on the left side of Vasilevsky. And that gave the goal of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Again, on the left side, a shot from Marner, tip by Tavares, and Matthews score, capitalize on that one on the left side of Vasilevsky. The puck go back over there, and Vasilevsky cannot do anything. And Edmund, we are 3-2, guys. We have still a game. Go, Leaf, go for Nicolas. It's not a joke. This one, they are dead for me. François Pitt. Boo, Sensica. Go back now on the left side. Tampé by Mentionnize. On the right side, Vasilevsky. Chasé by Tampa Bay Lightning. Pardon now on the left side. Control the puck by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Try the puck to McKem. Intercept now. And then go back on defensive zone. Toronto return the puck behind Vasilevsky. 3:19 to go remaining, guys. We still have a great end of the game. Go back now by Mentionnize. Reset by Kucherov. Kucherov the puck in front of the net for Sergachev. Sergachev use the puck. Pinch one out. The puck goes slowly back on defensive zone of the Toronto. Possible an icing. Yes, it was a call. Go back on the left side of Vasilevsky. And we still have a goal in the game. François Edichok, that period, William. Wow, Poligone à 4 minutes. La Roy pay off Franco Iacono. You're absolute about that. Can the Toronto capitalize and come back? Now the fans are back in the game. You can see all the people stand up. Samsonov sit again on the bench. We're another empty net with 3 minutes to go. Already 10-19 face off and .02 between both of them. Okay, here we go. Now we have to wait for the puck drop until it's over. Pierre Martin, go back now on the left side. Winning by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Back again to Riley. Riley battle for the puck to Manor. Manor bring the puck in front of the net. Go back to Manelander. Go back in the blind. Back to Riley. Back to Manor on the board. Back behind the net to Nylander. Bring the puck to Riley. Riley will control the puck now. Riley to Manor again. Fire puck. Black shot by Tampa. Recovery. Tampa Bay Lightning. Lob the puck. Chasing him out. Chasing by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Control the puck. Riley will return the puck to Manor. Manor battle for the left side. Recovery by Matthews behind the net. Chasing by Kucherov. We have 2:35 to go remaining. Pass the puck to Manor. And Matthews. Matthews to Banner. Manor is on control the puck now. 2:20. Go back to the side to Matthews. Matthews control the puck's coming now. Matthews loses the puck. Recovery at the neutral zone. Set up by Riley. Pass the puck to Tavares. Tavares now pass the puck to Manor. Tampa Bay recovery puck. Don't play the puck on the side. Riley recovery to opposite side. Attacking left side versus he. We have a nice thing, guys, from the Toronto Maple Leafs. Morgan Riley got that one. Remember, you have to let Palette go for a few bucks. I still think was a major mistake and the total lack of the culture. The problem, François, they don't have the money to pay him. Palette requests $6 million. François, they don't have money to pay him. That was the problem, François. We'll see a face-up now on the right side of the Samsonov. Another overtime, maybe. Ryan Captain Kirk, 3-0 New Jersey, and the third, DANY. Absolute. Face-up now already. Winning by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now Morgan already hold the puck a little bit longer. And Samsonov go back to the bench. Samsonov, but it's strange to see him skating. Anyhow, go back now to Manor. Manor at the blind. Let's come in at the red line. Try the puck back to Matthews. Lot of puck behind it. Matthews knows the puck, okay? Matthews, Barlow with the puck, go back now to Riley. Riley playing the puck together, chasing out by Cam. Cam is on the ice. What the heck's going on there? Go back to Riley in front of the net. Shoot the puck, miss the net. Miss the puck. Go back to Riley again. Riley ran the puck behind the net, chasing by Matthews. Nice. We have no call on the ice stick. It looked like go back to Matthews, back again to Edmund. Putting the puck to the board. Pinch one out with Tampa Bay Lightning. Pass the puck in his zone. The puck go back. 90 seconds to go remaining. A very interesting choice of the player for Kiev. Go back to the Netherlander attacking now. Netherlanders attacking now on the left side. Now should have obviously make a save belly. Go back at the right corner. Slap a Riley. Back to Netherlander. Netherlander behind the net. Back again on the blue line. Now better. Oh my God. Mano lose the puck at the blue line. Recovered by the Toronto. Gave out the puck now to Morgan Riley. Bring the puck behind the net. Set up now. Pinching the puck on the side of the Vasilevsky. Tavares behind the net. But for the net. Lose the puck. Go back to Riley. Riley bring the puck back to the board. Lead the puck behind the Netherlander. Lead the puck to Matthews. Matthews the left corner. Matthews carry the puck on the right side. Recovered by the Tampa Bay Lightning. And don't put the puck all the back. Chased by the Toronto Maple Leafs. We have about 45 seconds to go remaining. Go back. DD set up now on the covered by O'Reilly. Pass the puck beside the net of Vasilevsky. Chased by Edmund. Run the puck around the board. Go back again to the blind. Fire the puck by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now they show the puck. Black shot by Vasilevsky. We go behind the net. 25 seconds. Riley show the puck. Black shot by Vasilevsky again. Matthew recover in front of the net. Go back to O'Reilly. O'Reilly battle with Edmund. Intercept by Sergachev. Lad the puck all the way back. And miss the net completely. We have a face-off. It's going to be 15 seconds to go remaining, guys, on the left side or the right side of Vasilevsky. Please hold Tampa. Ice sticking and no call. Toronto fans are losing it. Coach, one, they are away. François Pitt. Of course, he is really help coach channel. Thanks, come to Tampa Bay look anymore. And our time, c'est excitant. Nicolas Gobi-Bono. Time out by the Toronto Maple Leafs, 37 versus 31. That's what we got here, guys. I'll give you some update. The website in the NHL works, by the way, on that moment. 19, 7-15. Black shot, 20-11. 42, 58. Here we go. We have a Marner, Achiri, Chenkrock, Tavares, O'Reilly, and we have Riley. No Nylander on the ice. Wow. Surprisingly, they use Achiri in case they're winning the face-off. Now, 15.2 seconds remaining. Ran O'Reilly, guys, on the face-off. Face to Stamkos, Cirelli. Check it for Cirelli, winning by the Toronto Tampa Bay Lightning. Edmund ran the puck on the board, go back around, chasing one out by Killon. Killon coming back. Killon shoot the puck bouncing back. This is going to be the end of this game, guys. And we have game number 7. The Toronto Maple Leafs lost tonight at the Scotiabank and the Tampa Bay. 4.2 seconds to go remaining, guys. 4.2 seconds. Wow. Lightning does strike tonight. Well-deserved win off to Tampa. William McClary, game number 7-6 is going to be there on the next 2 days. A Killon score, by the way. And this will be over for the two bus. Take his stuff, walk out the building. Not very happy about that. He said, oh my God, we have to go back home and to get that one over there. 4 goals for Killorn. And the Tampa Bay Lightning score and the empty net. And this is the end of the game. Final score, guys, tonight at the Scotiabank. The Tampa Bay Lightning 4 and the Toronto Maple Leafs 2. Wow. A lot of speculation already going to start left and right. And 38 shot by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Surprisingly, Nylander was not there at the end of this set. Wow. But again, it is what it is, right? Game 6, le Jefferson, François, go to here. We have to go again. Then update your scoreboard, coach. just reload your phone to be fine. Dan, if you don't mind, that'd be great. This series, I think, taking a turn. Vasilevsky is on the zone. Game 7 back in Toronto. Matthews not a leader. Look at Boston. Matthews, guys, score again tonight. I don't know why we are so hard on Matthews. 9 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this game between the Devils and the New Jersey and the Rangers. Power play for the Devils, and they are winning 3-2-0. Wow, what a great about that one there. We got a lot of likes, by the way. I don't know where this likes coming from, but we got a lot of chase people. Look like a 2021 flashback just play, usually on the power play. Interesting series now in our tap. Keep make some strange decision near the end of the game. I agree with you, Ridolf. Not complaining, but try to understand. Don't forget the game at 10 o'clock at the night start between the Vegas and the Jet. Can the Vegas, then the Vegas eliminate a team? And nobody wants to get eliminated, guys. Most of the game are going series are going to have 6 games. Very interesting. That's all for series 3-2. John, it looked like at this 1968. Goes back in the house. They live for a long period of the time today. Grooves, the goal from England. Wow. The first 2 games between the Rangers and the Devils, guys, the Rangers scored 10 goals. They gave 2. The last 3 games, the Devils scored 8. The Rangers scored only 2. Wow. They shut down the big gun. Matthews have to push the puck for his goal. But he have to do it. Look for that one of them. I don't have the Matthews bad. I think Matthews capitalized. That's the reason they won the game number 4 for me. I think Matthews have a good playoff series so far. Jack Hughes right now behind the net contre le puck. And we have Evan Strang 5 versus 5, 3-0. Eric Ola now in the corner. Battle with Trouba and Kane. Hey, Coach, good job as well. Have a great night, my friend. Ross, we'll see you tomorrow night for the Boston Bruins. Please come back and talking about the Boston Bruins. Enjoy your rest of your evening. Tropical Hockey Tampa Bay. Hey, Coach, finally having a smile after a hard few game. Tropical Hockey, first of all, welcome in the house. Secondly, I will say to you, I can understand you, but game number 3, they dominate Toronto Maple Leafs. The only thing they did not do, Tropical, is to win the game. Game number 4, they dominate 2 periods. Unfortunately, they gave 3 goals at the 3rd period. And tonight, they dominate Toronto. So, I understand you trail 3-2, but look what they accomplished so far. This series could be 3-2 Tampa Bay easily. Easily. And a little bit lucky, they could already eliminate Toronto. So, as a fan, Tropical, enjoy this ride because it's going to be interesting. Game number 6 back at home. And Glenn, thanks to stop by. We miss all the fans for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Knock the door sometime here. So, long period. That's again got lucky. And Tampa thought Vasilevsky was average at B's. Wise, amazing playoff so far with underdog beating the favorite, Pierre Martin. Thanks so much, Arju, for the update. Those young fellows are drawn on the fanfare excitement. John Mickelson was a key factor in the playoff. Francois has been that way over there. John Devil, I mean, it's like the league had no system, just go, go, go. Go night, go Dan, Hashem, Bolt, and 7, for KLS. I don't know. Tough one. For that one. And I thought doesn't understand on that one. Then then shift the, the team. Coach, do you answer Bonding back in the lineup? I do. Wise. Why? Only because the spy plug. It's been played all year long. I think because they won 3 games straight, they did the right move. But tonight, after they lost, I think you need Bunting. Not said like but he will a little bit more bring something on the team. Now, I know Matthew Nice is there. Now, I don't think so. I will remove as Matthew Nice. On the bottom of the lineup, you have Lafferty, Ashton Reese, and Calf. I will remove Ashton Reese to get Bonding. Now, where do you put Bunting in the lineup? That's another subject. But I think for me, I will bring him back. In a type joke. Here we go. For that one over there. Next game, Toronto Tampa will win, and it will be a shootout. If the Habs can come back down 1-3, the lead, so can Tampa. Love you too. And a tap. Everybody love in a tap. Three-star of the game. Here we go. Eisenman, Vasilevsky, and Morgan Riley. Wow. Did you see the game between the... Some kind of pushing. We'll see what we got here. I thinking a rat lover is what we do in the, this channel. Let's do. Tampa is out. Just heard that, and I agree. All the scoring was by secondary players. Sebastian, NHL Tampa will take their energy to Florida, and the league will lose confidence. Sebastian. The league master plan is to win on the power play manner, try to sell a high sticking card near the end. Oh, hit the pose. Oh my God, the pose at the right side of Schmidt. Wow. Really impressive on that one over there. Christian Shaw is on the house. Welcome back, Christian Shaw. I don't see the game 7 for the league. Canadian team will never win the cup because we are outnumbered. Look, I will outplay swimming. Game number 5, Stu. Tampa, right. Congratulations for your team. Now you almost have to play on my game number 6, Stu. Yeah, absolutely about that. Matthew is a good player, but he seems to just do enough. Look good. It does not have the playoff fire inside John Mickelson. My fantasy team beat in a tap for over 4 weeks in a row. Congratulations, Redalve, for the team, for your team. Exactly, Mr. Mickelson. Yeah, you are correct. I will always play Patrick Awad, but he is not available. Looks at Mathieu is a floater. Tim Thomas as well. Tim Thomas, wow, what's Tim Thomas doing? Do you think Tim Thomas is now on the somewhere around the world on the boat and enjoy the rest of his life? No, he's a muffin. Edmonton almost won the cup and 26 at 1-2 game. That was the same game, very close. Yeah, absolutely, Sebastian, about that. That said, I could see swimming game 1 next series. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Stu, I think, if it was thank you to change the goaltender, they could change the last game, the game that, but because Ulmark won in Florida, they keep him. Now they lose. I don't see swimming. At least Ulmark have a really bad game at some point, but it would be interesting to follow up about that. Specimen, Francois Pitt, it's a good Marco Larrabee is in the house. Welcome back in the house, Marco. Need to put a firecracker up, Matthews, Gary. Tintor is smashing the Sidon Bro and the NHL game. Soon. Tropical, we all know even the Ailer, the Lightning is really good, but one day crumble like the third game is hard, and that happen every now and then. Yeah, that's right. Always said to Tropical is the Tampa Bay is their strength is to come back. Their strength is their mindset. And I think the coach, John Cooper, is maybe the best coach about the mindset. How he prepare the player, how he make them believe, how they make them to consist to pushing without with adversity or challenge in front of them. And this is what John Cooper is really good, in my opinion. Loïc Brodeur. Ouais, mon Loïc, ça va bien, mon monsieur Brodeur. Bon, ça fait longtemps qu'on ne s'est pas parlé. J'espère que tu as passé une très belle année. Puis tu es prêt pour ton été. As an injury, so cannot overplay him. If he play with injury, I think you should change him. Is in the Marlengo. Wise. No way they lose game 6, right? Boston Bruins? I don't think so. Toronto? I cannot guarantee that one there. And then Tinet guy for the Devils. And the Devils going to win that game 4-0 tonight. Wow. The Devils shake the Madison Square Garden, and the Devils take the lead, guys, 3-2. And this game is over. Eric Ola score and empty net. And that's what we got. Gérard Guérin, shaky. Wow, that's your deep. Bienvenue, Loïc. I was see betting coming Bruins game 6. Too much angry talents too. Oui, ça va. Très bien d'entendre ça, moi. Mon homme, leave out to such a deep and now can do it, but they are their own worst enemy. The good news in our tap, they play on the road. So, for me, it's maybe the advantage right now. C'est très excitant, Loïc. La raison pour laquelle je dis ça, c'est qu'il y a beaucoup de séries qui sont maintenant, ils vont jouer la partie numéro 6 puis la numéro 7. Donc, c'est vraiment serré dans les séries. Donc, j'aime bien ça. Pas sûr à propos des arbitres, là, mais à propos de entertaining, it's fun to watch the game. So pense quoi is another after tonight for the Jets. It could be that way, Marco, because you have a couple of players with a 1-year contract. We talk about Sheffley. We talk about Pierre-Luc Dubois. Yeah, could happen that way, Marco. Coach, I'm shocked at the turnaround by the Devils and their series. Me too. And the key right now is for me is the Rangers try to play the same style like the Devils with their talent and their skill and their speed, and that's not work. And the key for me right now, you have to go with the goaltender for the Devils. Make this happening. Send either in the lineup or between the pipe. The Devils win, and he's looking great between pipe. He's a young guy, I think, 6'6", 6'7". And the Devils capitalize on those opportunities. But you're absolutely right. I feel the same way. Really interesting turnover over there. Yeah, I can get that. Question, your opinion on the Maroon penalty. It was there, Tropical, for two reasons. First of all, it was a hit, and he hit the face of the Giordano and on the glass. He had 5 seconds to go at the second period. And I think Maroon should just go there to stop Giordano, and that's it. That's all. And I think it was, for me, it's a rough thing. It's roughing. And 2 minutes is good enough. I would not give 5 minutes. But you don't want those kind of situations happening like that at the end of the period. Or, you know me, Maroon, with his experience, should not do this. And Toronto could capitalize to change the rest of the game. But the Tampa Bay Lightning did not give the goal on the beginning of the third period. That's only alien. I got to work for the leave. They cannot sell out there. LUCIANO. Leave lost because of too many passes. I think for me, it's Vasilevsky make it fun for the Tampa Bay Lightning tonight. No leave lost because they was too confident. It was goal 7 to the take Tampa Bay coach. If you are goal 7, do you take a Tampa Bay coach? My bracket said no, but my head said yes. Not that. Dawson Mercer, yes, real deal from Newfoundland score. It was Age of course. Still puzzled by Torrey move at the deadline. Rangers fired Gordon because they want a tougher team after Tom Wilson incident with Ben Arena. Then they trade for Kane at Tarasenko and they let go Aaron Reeves. Marco. Hockey is about ajustement, real deal. Lenny Ruff, il l'invite. Moi, honnêtement, ça me surprend les Kraken. Tu as bien raison. C'est une série, je n'ai pas parlé beaucoup. Tu as bien raison à propos de ça. Il y a des surprises comme l'équipe des Kraken. Got to read the Reeves first. Look at it was awesome. Look, it was awesome. So not holding the game. Yeah, but Danny, he gave 2 bad goals, Samsonov. Get lane for the Rangers, not performing. Wonder one they lose passion with Lafreniere. Marco Gordon left, no drama there. Look, he did not leave, he was fired. Our great coach, Jersey is a super quick, and one they decide to close gap a checker. Success Smith played well because the team is played well. Yeah, I agree with you, but you have to give credit for Schmidt because before that was Vanecek and he didn't make the big save. And those kind of big saves make change the momentum. It let believe the Devils. If you think about that right now, is the Rangers on the trouble. The Toronto, I think, because the pass could make them trouble. The Colorado in the trouble. They are 3 series right now, I would say to you, on the trouble. But we'll never see what happened after that. Merci. My goal, 1 goal, 1 assist. And empty goal, don't count again. The goal is stat, right? You talk about goal again? No. If new brass have to choose between Gordon or Torrey, let's talk how Gallant failed to adjust on the playoff. You know, after 1-2 game, you should readjust yourself, but I don't know. For me, the Rangers is about consistency, right? Wow, we have a super chat, guys, for Louis Brother at $6.99, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, surprisingly, this one, we like it. River, chop, chop, chop. Un super chat de notre ami Louis Brodeur, 6,99. 6,99. Merci beaucoup, Louis. Group some hype from notre friend, Mr. Brodeur. And we love the super chat number 3 of the evening. Thanks so much, guys, to support the Hockey Nation Live Show. Very kind of you. Vraiment, ça nous fait plaisir, Monsieur Brodeur, de faire cela et supporter le channel, la chaîne du Hockey Nation Live Show. Merci beaucoup, encore une fois. One Murray, net game. Coach, question. How about this road change? If you ice the puck with your goalie pull, you are not allowed to pull him back in. You are not allowed to change other players. Why make an exception? Wait a minute. How about this road? If you ice the puck with your goalie pull, you are not allowed to pull him back in. You are not allowed to chant other players. Why make an exception? Yeah, the rules on the icing you don't change, but because you add an extra player, Marco, you have to play with 5 players, right? But I can understand your point of view, but I think I don't see like good about that. The Leaf need to close the series tonight. Eyes of the Tiger, Gary. There's only going to get harder for the Leaf. Merci beaucoup. Monsieur Bradard, encore une fois. Danny, are you afraid that they will buck in under the stretch game number 6? Kessel to miss his first game and forever scratch for Vegas. Ouch. Wow. But it does not count. Is it count the playoff? I think they count, right? Intéressant. Oui, parle très bien le français. Les gens snipe. Tonight, I'm not sure. If the Eagles game 7, and those get ready for Jersey drawing after they lose. Luciano told you Schmidt was getting a shootout. Pierre Martin. Start game tonight, Winnipeg Jet. Backdrop 10-20. Thanks so much for the information, RJ. Oilers tomorrow night and the Lightning on Saturday. What a weekend, Sebastian. You're absolutely right about this one yet. The Oilers play Saturday. They don't play tomorrow, right? The Devil Rangers guys Saturday night. Oh, the game are not announced yet for Saturday. But yeah, Tampa Bay Lightning. They have the Golden. They have the Oilers King and the Devils Rangers Saturday. Wow. We know that you have game number 7. The last day could be Monday, by the way. We have to beat Tampa Bay 4 straight was thinking for sure that would have been a tough assignment. To game 6 series, Sebastian. Not sure it would affect his straight. But that remind me, Marco, remember like Keith Yandel with the Fleur Panthers? The player stepped up, but I remember it was the player for not. Marco. Here we go, François. I went to the jersey and started burning them. Dubois would take 2 penalty and cost 1 goal. Leclerc Fortune, leave 1 lose. I still have to go to work, Luciano. I should have trade for Schmidt before the playoff, Marco. Other Saturday. They still have Nick Dawes. Would you take a chance to Blackwood, New Jersey, called in the net? No, Marco, I would take a chance with Nico Daw. I would not touch Blackwood. Blackwood struggled for the last 3 years. I don't see any chance with him. The leave was open and closed out game under the bus. Watcher. I think at some point in our time, you said earlier, when they have a chance to shut down or eliminate one team, it was 0-8 before the game tonight. Schmidt won 3 games in the row with a shutout on his first playoff. Pierre Martin, you're absolutely about that. No, Whitley blew it again right in the top. I like it. I cannot happen right. Les 0 and since 1968. 56 years. Who knows? Should not, but tonight, last good damage. Love sick. I just took my pressure. There we go. Wow. Unbelievable. Again, like we talked about this last night. We talked about this the night before. We said, for all the fans for Toronto, we said, be careful. Islander did it. The Panthers did it. And now the Tampa Bay Lightning did it. Can the Jets did it again? Can the Jet become the first team eliminated of the first round tonight? This is why the Golden Knights are going to answer those questions in the next 3 hours. 68 likes for likes. I don't know why my counter go for 105. So it's too easy. Yeah, no comments yet. What a crazy night in hockey, guys. Entertaining at the Vegas Golden Knight. Marco, it can happen for the Leaf to blow it again. I was more certain of my Tampa Bay and 7 than I was in the Boston Bruins and 4 doing my bracket. Sorry, all. Heller is back in the lineup for the Winnipeg Jets. They're helping them for sure. Nikolai Heller. I really like this kid, this player's problem with Heller is the number of the time he got hurt. But he's a great hockey player. Can I even get a prescription for high blood pressure pills? At the end of the day, your players are only as good as the people who teach them around the organization. How does Shannon or Dubas not realize all is a major liability on his team? No all we win. Is it Lindgren is hurt? Luciano? If Lindgren is not hurt, I think I would change Lindgren for him. Thank you. Welcome. Same time. Okay, coming. Good night. Awesome. Wise. I look forward to you tomorrow night, Mr. Wise, for your Boston Bruins. I'm having late night burger, Luciano. Can I send the smell? Good night, Wise, for his stupid asshole. Hamid Dany just said, RJ, Tampa Bay Lightning, Travis Janet, undisclosed, missed a Thursday game against the Toronto. Elian Freeman, a Spornet report. That's the reason. Like we got Aziman in the lineup and we pushed out Janet, and that opened up, guys. The winning goal of the game, it was Azimat. So it's just interesting to see that tonight. No Janet. Watermelon. Do you think Joseph Laham is doing a backflip at home right now with a W of the Devils? What about Dave Zucker? Can he take the rope for Dave Zucker about the Rangers? Really strange series, the Devils and the Rangers. Dubas and France, Duba and plus en bas. Watch a check game today. Coach thought on Shelley. Inconsistency, Marco. Shelley. Great hockey player. Inconsistency. But he's a good winger. I think he's 6'1", 6'2". Again, he can give you a great game and then he disappear. That's probably been that one over there. But I like the size. Now number 5. Can he exist number 17? Possible. Will be coach. You need to steak. Like that person. I don't know the last time I eat a steak. Pete Sorovic, he said, nice job, the Bulls here. Congratulations for your team. Well said, by the way. And you're absolutely right. They did it, and now they are back home. Adam, Coach Kessel scratched tonight. We heard that earlier, Adam. Impressive. I don't know why. Injured or not, or what's going on over there, but yeah. Laurent Brossoit back between the pipe for the Vegas Golden Knights tonight. Sold out again at the T-Mobile Arena. And the beautiful singer Lene Myers sing the anthem, the national anthem for the Vegas Golden Knights. Unfortunately, Winnipeg Jet David Riddich out, injury, ankle, is not expected to play Thursday versus Vegas, according to Joe Lou of the TSN. Luciano. Adam, congratulations for your team. They have a chance right now to like the Buffalo Bills. Yes, Adam, your Vegas Golden Knights have a possibility to eliminate the first team in NHL playoff 2023. Could be the Winnipeg Jets. Carrier back in the lineup. Glad to hear that. William Clary carrying a lot of great, why not, the Leaf fans are here. Congratulations, the Bulls fans. Vegas one Carrier back in the lineup. Great playoff performer. Well, you know, he scored, what, 15 goals this year? William Carey bring physicality for checker. And that's what we got. The Jet now fans in the building tonight, by the way. Here we go, Danny. Go Jet, go, baby, for Luciano. This is the dark horse of Marco and Artap for the Winnipeg Jets. You are crickets, but not steak, coach. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Here we go. The national anthem, American USA by Carmel Johnson, the man of the Vegas. Been there for many years, sing the national anthem. Laurent Brossoit play again his ex-team like Philippe Grober does for the Seattle Kraken. Like we said earlier from Adam, he said Phil Kessel is out tonight, healthy scratch, and he bring tonight William Carrier. And I thought, go just go, Canadian NHL team, the channel. That lost to make the playoff did not pick them to win the series, Marco said. I was really wrong about the Kraken. I never see the Kraken that way. Wow, I was off with the Kraken. You know, if the Rangers lost in 7 games or lost, I took the Rangers in 7 games. So, you know, expectation was not, you know, was not guaranteed Rangers win. But the Kraken, this is impressive. From nowhere. I was not expect that at all. I took Dallas. I took Edmonton. I took Hurricane. I took the Rangers. Wrong there too. I took Boston. And I took the... that's pretty much it. Save G. I'm very worried about the Avalanche. And then those, Jet will surprise you tonight, Luciano. How many cricket are your class in a tap? Noko is a bamboo bag dinner from the market. The bamboo bag, yeah. Yesterday, I did a video about the weather and about the 3 season. It will be out tomorrow. Now, a very quick video. I can play better. No Maurici, no Sheffley, no chance for the Jet, Sensica. That's what my feeling are for that one. The only way the Winnipeg Jet win tonight, guys, is because Alebak. That's it. That's all. I don't see anything else. But Ehlers is back. Coach open a bag burger. Not many people pick the Kraken. You're right, Claude. And I thought you pumping yourself. Then 13, 21, 8, 37, 44. See the news about Nico Shin. Coach not good. Look like team suspend him, but did not make it public. I didn't see the news. I think the rumor was about the drinking situation with Nico Shin, but I don't know. I did not read the news today. Biggest score already. I don't know yet. Thai weather warm up video for tomorrow game. Wow. Biggest score the first goal. What a great play. Is it hard to find a steak in Thailand, Pierre Martin? No. Pierre Martin, well, you know, you have to go to restaurants for that. But nice restaurant, you can get that one. Pierre Martin. My daughter is a teacher. So, what happened in Marco? Wow, what a great pass of the Max Stone. What a great tip by Stephenson. 1-0. This is what you want at home, starting that game like that, because now the people are back and everything. Was a police incident. Woman was taken to the hospital from his hotel room. Is immediately flew home from Seattle. She is out to find. Saw that and Thailand video. Yeah, yep, sorry about that. Ready, Marco. Woman was taken to the hospital from his hotel room. Wow. That's crazy. Ouch, and not good for sure. That's a. But the problem, he could be suspended. We know what happened with Vertanen. Not Yamo Vertanen. Sorry about that. I hope we. I don't know if Yamo is around, but Vertanen, Jake Vertanen, whatever his first name for the Vancouver Canucks. Remember that incident? You have to leave the NHL, play in the KHL, anyhow. I send you a Thailand video. Cool, thanks so much, Mr. Danny. But because a 1-inch T-bone steak and the store here are $20 each at a wow. They drink vodka at the breakfast lunch dinner, Steve G. And they create for she's been told to be nice with the marks. Interesting that he flew back to Russian. Thought can it be great? No, that one Marco is because he feel he has something he can get in return for that. So that's the reason happening there, Marco. Not enough of this world and this world and our top. If something could happen to him, he think he let get out right away. He'll be protected there. Wow, that's crazy. Tonight show, not too bad, RJ. Fun fact, Russia and Vietnam are not US extraction countries. Presque l'heure, mon Nicolas. Bonsoir, mon Nicolas. Il va te rester quasiment 2 jours pour la prochaine partie. Pass a few classes because teacher did not want to see me again the following year. King, are you surprised that no team have been eliminated this deep into the first round? Yes, I am, King. Yeah, 3 teams right now face elimination. All 3 won the game. What I'm impressed, guys, that all the game winning by the visitor on the road team. I think prior to the night, before the game tonight, guys, the last 17 game, it was 14-3 for the team win from on the road. So I'm really impressed about that, King. A play for Avalanche must be huge distraction. McKinnon look off his game too frustrated. Great about that. Jeffrey, the Blackhawks are not play tonight, but everyone they trade away is. I think you deserve the first star of the night, Jeffrey. That's a good one. Wow. That's a good one. Eller's hurt. Got a penalty. Winnipeg Jet. Tumif is tripping. Nicolas Heller hurt. It's a black shot, by the way. That's a good one. Black shot. Golden Knight power play. Are you surprised that Cooper is loading up his first line? Seems like he should spread them out, deal with the lead that. Yeah, I can understand to move up as Stamkos on the winger, and after that to moving, Cirelli back on the, I think have some kind of chemistry for sure, Marco. A little bit shocking, but not much. Hard to have Morrissey out of the lineup and just look at deflate. We have to give credit for Pionk. Saint Morrissey is out. Pionk guys play over 30 minutes per game on most, and you have 7 assists so far. But I can understand your point of view. No Theodore for the guest tonight. There you go. Randy N is in the house. I guess deja vu for the leave. Randy N, welcome back. There would be your rank McLean celebrity if he was part of the 2020 ref. Oh. But first of all, it's a little bit hard because you see only a part of him for Celebrity. I would say to you top 10, possible top 8, definitely. But we need to have one more year from him to see exactly what he looked like. And we know he's turned 16, now he's going to be 17, then after that 18 for the pick. But I would go top 8 for sure at that moment. He's going to be a top 3 next year with Elzerman. But we'll see. Nicolas Roy got robbed by Hellebuck. Plays at a cute question, Marco. If Vegas score on the Sport Play Jet equipment staff, start sugaring out the locker room now back home at Luciano. Question: do you think Joel Emerson can redeem himself as a time up in Montreal? No. For me, I did my video today about the Joel Emerson could be traded. Montreal have too many left defensemen, and Montreal could get him a 3rd round pick, 2nd round pick, whatever they get in return. Joel Emerson cannot return with Montreal Canadian, in my opinion. At least if you know, like maybe Jackal cannot play next year, or they know something we don't know. But they have to open spot Montreal Canadian, and as one of them is a left defenseman. It's too crowd king to keep Jordan Manson. Cole, did you notice how the fourth letter goal yesterday was scored from all the same spot? Luciano. The first goal, Pertuzzi, was a giveaway puck on the cross. The number 3, I think it was a turnover by Foligno. And then Kachuk was Ulmark gave the puck over there. So I missed one of my eyes, but you're right. You're right about that. He have 3 assists, by the way, yesterday. Connor Bedard would probably end up in Vancouver. Kyle Davidson would amp up. Kyle Davidson and amp up in St. Louis. I'm not sure how you can do that, but I'm not sure, Jeffrey, about that. It's the boss of me. Just imagine, and shot with no salary cap, this would be awesome. This league would be back to the 24 league. Look at Watson. Oh boy, here we go with no salary cap, Luciano. Tu finis souvent tes shows à ce temps-ci? Oui, Nicolas. Entre 10h30 et 11h, Nicolas. Parce que ici, c'est 10h, puis c'est le temps de manger, Nicolas. Donc, c'est pas ça. Man, those Vegas jerseys are ugly. Who do you draft if you are Anaheim shoes? But depend which pick you're talking about. If they are number 1, I go with Connor Bedard. If they are number 2, I think it would be Adam Fantilli. If they are number 3, I would go with Leo Carlson. And my number 4, I go with Mitch Carver. That would be my selection over there. Why not Mitch Carver before Carlson? I think Carlson can, for what the team look like, I would go with for the reason because Carlson would fit very well with Anaheim. Mitch Carver, you have to wait 3-4 years. So Anaheim, just for me, it will be so. Bedard, Fantilli, Carlson, in my opinion, King. Why? I think Mac Esserga injured. Again, if he was injured, Stu, why they let him play? Which is the more surprising, Seattle, Winnipeg, Seattle, winning the series 3-2, or the Devils come back and the series leading 3-2? I have to go with the Seattle Kraken. Why? Because they are beating right now the winner, the Stanley Cup champion. I did not see that once coming, King. The Devils, for me, it's a surprise because it was 2-0, but you have to give credit for the Devils guy. They have one of the 8 points, I think, this year, and they play good team. So Seattle. The best thing Vegas did was to get rid of Pacioretty for Pierre Martin. They will still 1-1 win. Look, Jet will be coming in for a crash landing tonight, Luciano. Exactly, Luciano. Just been well. Lucky. I don't even know what color that is on the Vegas sweater. Mustard. I don't know, guy, but this team, but this color team, guys, go with the city, right? Everything is strange in Vegas. So Leo Carlson will be playing a Men World Championship for Sweden. Should be good test. He's a great hockey player, Leo Carlson, guys. Really solid players. Maybe on Nick Browns, William. Good night, Mr. Danny. Go, Phoenix, go. You should out with Rick Mangold, William. Is officially Colonel Mustard. Do you think McConnell will ever be worth like his contract? But at $4 million or $4.8 million, you know, he's still 22 years old. You have a really great second half of the season. We have to give credit. Whatsoever, the playoff is not great for him. But the time will tell us, yeah, he have the skill, everything. And he's maybe one of the top best 5'10" center as a face-off in NHL this year. Everything below $5 million, and you can get 50 points and win those face-off. And I think he play power play. Yeah. The time will tell us. That gold mustache color is not like even on Montreal version. Des Springer die and the home run Chicago, Illinois. Jerry Springer die away. Jerry Springer die today, passed away. They're 79 years old. Was spending like crazy and they never won anything. Look at Fortune. 1-0 still for Vegas, guys. Dubois, last game for the Jet tonight. If you are the Jets, Marco, and you are Montreal Canadiens, do you trade straight your 17 overall pick 1-1? So you get Dubois and you trade your 7 overall pick for the Winnipeg Jets. What do you think? Jerry, yep. It's only 1-0, but the Jets are not in this game so far, but you never know. I paid Jeffrey absolutely right. The first time I met Dubois and keep calling him Dubois, like the Peninsula City name. No, I will not, Marco. Do you think there is a better player at 17 overall que Ben Chariot? Oh, yeah. Yeah, King. Many. Dubois restraight, no way for Luc Lafortune. Dubois would be Ab Tavares can help for years to follow. Born February 13, 1944. You are absolutely right. Look, I feel the same way. 35 millions for Montreal. My prediction, Pierre Martin. Who do you think would win a chair swinging fight, Jerry Springer or Geraldo? Is Sarkozy going to be the replacement of Josh Anderson in the next 3 years? I don't know he can bring those kind of physicality, but I think he was scored a number of the goal like Josh Anderson and maybe more, but I don't see him as the physicality of Josh Anderson, unfortunately. I think he better skate. I think for me, Sarkozy is a better overall skill, a talented as Josh Anderson. Someone please tell me Dubois know how to get aggressive and not just to circle à la droite. I'm not convinced that Ab fans will tolerate soft player at that price. Dubois, guys, he hit. No? Are you sure, Franco? I think Dubois, guys, is not soft. I would like to have a little bit more information from you, Franco, about Dubois. Because Dubois, guys, can hit. Sweet dream. And then thanks for the game. Call it fun, Stu. Have a good night. Yeah, Pierre Martin, I agree with you about that. The first 2 years in NHL, guys, at full time, he has an average of 120 hits per season. He plays 70 games, he hit 85 times now. And 46 games, he has 59 hits. But this year, guys, he did not hit. He hit last year 112, 120 hit. But this year, he hit only 71 times in 73 games. That's strange. He shoot the last 2 years over 200 shots on the net. He have an average of 12.6 shooting percentage. He had the same number of Zuski this year. Zuski has 66 points, Dubois 63. 26 goals for Zuski, 27 goals for Dubois. And they have the similar stats. His face-off percentage, guys, in the NHL is only, guys, 45.4. Wow. Not very good on face-off, guy. I still wish we were able to get Tristan Luneau last season. Yeah, they could get him over Philippe Mazar. Dubois definitely with more battle que Drouin, so would my grandma. Yeah, Jardot, look at Waffle on the shot back and the birdie on the day. I think good. He have the show great in the corner and the front of the net. It would be appreciated here, Franco. Yeah, but Jardot did like Fortune everything like that. Al Capone cigarette, well done. Here we go, Jeffrey. Coach, that's why I asked about him since I've not been following Dubois' career, just asking Eleni about him. Oh, no problem, Franco. I thought it was just a statement, but it was a great question about him. Dubois is not a real center. I will select him as a winger. Marco? Do you think goaltending is a weaker in the playoff compared to the off-season, other season? Also, why is that the league is more and more talented offensively, but goaltending does not seem to be improving? Because the game is changing. A king of gamer. Before that, you had no many coach. You have only a power skating coach. Now you have power skating skill. You have a power skating skater. You have power skating shooter. The player are talented because they play 12 months per year now. They pass their time shooting puck, and they improve themselves. On the flip side, the goaltender did not change a lot their style, and the player have a better accuracy. I think for me is accuracy. Not many slap shot anymore. They have some slap shot at the point, but more the accuracy from the inside leg, example, the two drag, a lot of new movement, a move or fake shot, and improve the players to become better. Flip side, the evolution of the goaltending never been the same anymore, and because the players are so talented, the goaltender pay the price for that one over there. For that, the goaltending is weaker in the playoff compared to other season. The game's changing. Before that, how many games you have 2-1, 2-0, 3-1, 3-2. They had no space on the ice. You know, they was all play defensively. Now it's more oriented offensive. So the goaltender are more exposed, guys, to the offensive side of the team. And that's the reason why they look like weak at the end of the night for that one. Non, pas de Dubois, s'il vous plaît. See that movie before Dubois. Wolf family is not the Montreal Laurentien. It could not be more happy. Pierre Martin. King, a goaltender is definitely regressing. Rule change. Tough, big impact player can get the middle of the ice more. 17 day massacre. Also, an incident qui occurred between Chicago and St. Louis Blues. Dave Manson, tough the Blues. Talking about Manson, Manson is out for the Colorado Avalanche, by the way. But as Montreal has the leverage for the next contract. Can you guess who is the best performing Canadian-born goalie in this year playoff? Ottinger? Yeah, possible, Joseph, about that. Congratulations for your team, Joseph. Oh, he's born in Minnesota. Sorry about that. I said Ottinger, but he's born in Minnesota. Jeez. You have to go with Brossois. Yeah, on just a second. Laurent Brossois. Team Canada with Ottinger, Team USA with Ottinger and Alibok. Russia at Vasilevsky, Chesterkin, Zorokin. La Finlande and Ranta. Well, you have Stuart Skinner. Marco. Born in Alberta, Edmonton, by the way. Waske, you have Jack Campbell if you want to. How will you rank a Marty Zurko career in his time? Pretty good overall for Marty Zurko, carrying a lot of game in NHL. But unfortunately, it was the time of the Patrick Roy, Martin Brodeur, Dominic Hasek. And you know what I mean? Like, he played 11 years in NHL. Roberto Luengo. Have a good goal again average career at 2.36. His 9 year with Dallas was really put him on the map in NHL. Luc Dubois va avoir plus de buts à Montréal qu'à Winnipeg, puis 60 points à Winnipeg, bien solide physiquement. 5 ans à 35 millions. Goalie are not what they used to be, period. Look, yeah, good goalie. Ugly game, Nick. Nick is in the house. Yeah, Skinner number are not very good. Oh, no. I was just talking about Canadian, Marco. Saint Valentin, Massacre in Quebec, where the ad was one, the hockey was still hockey. Pierre Martin. Jeffrey. And then Fleury. Luc Lafortune. Or we can go all the way like that. Look at with Fleury and I think Elliott is another one. Brian Elliott for the Tampa Bay Lightning is another one. Skill number are 2.76 and 0.6%. Not bad at all. You're right in our tap, but in the playoff, you want lower a little bit more in our tap. Like say percentage should be about 0.925 or 30 at least. But there's number that you know. Marco a parlé trop vite. Look. But he was talking about the starter, I believe. How long do you think would it take for a goaltender adjust to the high skill league? You know, you're going to have some goaltender. The problem is when you carry on 32 teams, 64. It's because in the past, for me, it's another point we said to you guys is about in the past, you think about Luango, Patrick Roy, Martin Brodeur, Dominique Hachek, and those guys that play, right? Carey Price won the last one. Alibak is one of them. They usually been goal around 60 games. Martin Brodeur 73 games, 72 games, right? So they have only one goalie and they have a backup. This year, you have to sacrifice how many teams have 2 goalies, 3 goalies. The game what is been now, the goalie fall apart. They have many injuries. And that would bring you now, you go to number 2, number 3, and almost sometime number 4. That's crazy you said that, but that's the reality behind that. And I think that's the reason why I don't think King would be like changing to come back better. I guess his last game, his number was 900 before. Carry number. Do you remember the Saint Valentin de Massac Nordique versus Quebec coach? Look in our tap. Yes, I remember that one. And the playoff, Luc Lafortune. Taking number and this year playoff. Of course, Pierre Martin. Je veux oublier ça, Pierre. Willie Snyder, welcome back in the house. Willie, we will wait for you. Everybody in the chat, wait for you, Mr. Willie Snyder, because he said we was a little bit concerned, honestly, because maybe something happened to you, and because the Colorado Avalanche lost yesterday, and we not see you all night long here, and we send Marco to knock to your door. We send Danny to knock to your door to figure out if you are alive or not, and we was a little bit concerned here at the Hockey Nation show about you because your Colorado Avalanche lost yesterday. So glad to having you aboard and back now, but I'm listening and learning about it, Jeffrey. No, Marco, it was Jean Hamel. Did you really, Marco? Pierre, did Mondu lose an eyes on that game? Martin was not the one swat. No, you're confusing, guys. 2 things here. The time you talk about that fight is not a Valentine. It was in April for Eastern. No, Franco, I think it's Franco, no. Pierre Martin was not le vendredi saint. Oui, c'est ça. En plein son, mon Franco. We'll check on Willie. Glad as well. Do you think the Kraken would shocking upset at home? It could happen, King, on that one. Difficult to read the Colorado Avalanche. You'll have to give credit for what they accomplished, the Kraken, so far. Everything could have been from the Hummelston. Yes, Luc Lafortune, well said. Luc Lafortune is hot tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Luc Lafortune, Yeah, no Alzheimer. He remembered that incident. Pierre Marteau with Alzheimer's. Well said, my friend. I was on the mostly like same show, sir. All right. Awesome. To hear that? Can the Winnipeg Jets become the first team eliminated in NHL at the playoff 2023? Tomorrow night, guys, we'll be back again to game number 6 between the Florida Panthers and the Boston Bruins. The game will be at the Florida Live and Arena, and it will be interesting what happening there. So guys, we hit the 10 o'clock, so before my time, start watching an 86. There we go, Marco. Marco, time to run your dog out very soon. Cracking all the dark horse, not the Avalanche. About this, thanks so much, RJ, for that one over there for the update. Do you think the NHL will ever increase the hockey rink size? No, because yes and no. The only way they can increase, yeah, two things they can do. They can increasing the size on the white side, right? The 85, the 200 by 85. They can increasing that number, or they can modify the blue line and the red line about the zone. That's the only thing I would say they can do something about that, or about the change. Otherwise, the only way they can modify is because think about this: all the ring in NHL, we have to remove 2 row, 3 row, and that would completely change everything. So I think for me, the only thing they can do is on the side of the ring, but that's not easy to do. About that, Martin, oui, ils ont eu des méchants scrap devant le Saint. Québec City, 30 team in that game. About that, yeah, I'm out. Have a good night, Marco. The time for the dog. They should king of gamer, but never will. Ray said in our tap about that one over there. The time Marco leave, it's the time to let go parce que tomorrow, guys, is it's a take-out lunch for Luc Lafortune. That's a Friday. So Friday, you don't have no lunch at this one over there. Is there a live video of the captain Danny crying with his net asking for the friend? I don't know about that. But the only thing we know, guys, this is conclude another great show at the Hockey Night Show on the great Thursday night, thankfully night on April 27, 2023. And that's conclude the game between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Final score, guys, Tampa Bay Lightning 4 and the Toronto Maple Leafs 2. Thanks again for watching another great show of the Hockey Nation Show with the hockey coach, local Frenchies, our beautiful country of Thailand. Until next time, my friend, of course, we want to thank all the moderators tonight on the great show, and we want to thank all the people in the chat. Without you, this channel would be impossible. Secondly, we want to thank all the super chat we got. The Mr. Brother, we got one of them. And thanks to all the other chat. Jose Eduardo was in the chat a little bit earlier. But remember, guys, you all, of course, one more thing.
You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you.
You have greatness inside you, like Luc Lafortune. Till the next time, my friend, we wish you an amazing, great night, sweet dream, and of course, be well, BL. Find a way to not only dominate the first, be well, BL, not only dominate the first part of the year, number 2023. Coach, what's going on with you tonight? Wow, amazing about that one over there. I missed the old ads that looked up us and well, we missed that the old ad, the Bobby Smith for Christian Dios and everything about this for sure. About this. Anyhow, be well, be healthy. Finally, we not only done it your year, but finally we done it the first half of what? Your 2023. Have an amazing, great night, everybody. See you tomorrow night. We love you, people. Here we go, Willie. 2023.
Come on, get a grip now of all the ways we parted. You
to RJ. Good night and our
Come
SEPT.
on, get a grip now. Just finish what you started.
Thank you so much, Luc la personne.
I've been fooled, deceived, and so misguided. Oh, oh, oh.
Good night, Jeffrey. Thanks for having you aboard, Mr. Jeffrey. We look forward to you next time. Don't forget tomorrow night. About the Panthers, host the Bass Homes.
Another breakdown, you and me. Should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown, you and me?
Good night, Luciano.
We're just putting on a show. What's going on
Monsieur Rudal, bonne journée.
What is on tonight?
Have a good day.
You and me. Should I let
You're welcome, Luc, the man of the men. Have a good night, Joseph. I know you're going to sleep with a smile tonight, Joseph. Claude Richard, good night, buddy. And RJ Calabro, have a good night, everybody. Oh, 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 oh. Booyah!